Yeah, so there I was. The dice just started falling out of my pockets, and the officer said, "Well, you're definitely
And we're
going to jail."
live.
Oh, hello and welcome back to Clash of Quests, where 6 forever DMs take turns. Sorry, it's actually just a group of forever DMs take turns running our group through the most epic adventure. We'd like to remind everyone to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Clash of Quests, all one word, and Clash of Quests on YouTube for extra content and updates on any amazing additional content we may have. Additionally, if you or anyone you know is interested in filling their living room, bathroom, ceiling above your bed, the inner portions of your eyelids with really beautiful art, look no further than our art director, Addie's Instagram and Tumblr, username AddieVin, that's ADDYVIN. Please check out our webcomic, Unit 418, and if you're looking to get in touch with her, check out her Facebook page under the name Lauren Addie. Please be sure to check out Banter and Chance, a fellow group of D&D players who we have the pleasure of collaborating with in the future. And please check out our friend Bam over at We D&D. Fantastic human being, and I believe we're going to be having him for a one-shot coming up pretty soon. Keep your eyes peeled. And also, check out Clash of Quests podcast series, The Forever DM, where our project director and producer interview DMs around the globe to see how they run their games. Be sure to check out this week's podcast, where Nat interviews a professional mixed martial artist, Cyberpunk 2020 referee, and historian of my life up until now, Nico Echeverry, the man who actually got me into D&D, my older brother. Once again, that's the Forever DM on Spotify, YouTube, Anchor, Twitch, Breaker, Castbox, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public. We'd like to thank Sirenscape for their neat app. We use their music and sound, some of which we recorded ourselves, which I will be running to the best of my ability, which is the bare minimum. Next, now without further ado, let's introduce our heroes of this adventure, starting with those of us most likely to have rolled initiative with our twins to determine which one of us was going to be born first. The elder god who will eat your heart, devour your soul, and lull you into an eternal slumber, speaking the language of 1,000 wailing spirits. The omniscient deity who you fear and love, a man who could give any Tresemme model a run for their money. Here's Toby.
Didn't see you there. I'm Toby, and I'm gonna play Nagado, the half-elf samurai dude.
Now, the fun fact about Toby this week is there are several castles which are hundreds of years old that exist all around parts of Austria that Toby lives in. Toby commissioned several of them when they were first erected. He made sure the walls were built extra thick so no one could hear the screaming. Next is the producer and host for the Forever DM podcast, half the editing team for our video and audio content, a woman built from 97% concentrated sass extract, Nat.
Hey, I'm Natalie, and I will be playing Met, the Tiefling Barbarian.
Fun fact, Nat has a fear of lizards, but owns a bearded dragon. We think that's fitting, considering that Nat still plays Call of Cthulhu with Pip, despite her perfectly rational fear of him. Of course, I am your host, Andres, and I am playing Ghu'da the Turtle Wizard, and I don't actually have hair on my head. What I have is an advanced cybernetic. It's actually somewhat like a mood ring from the 90s. Instead of turning colors, the height of my hair shows the emotional state that I'm in. And here's a hint, my mood is always somewhere between self-hate and existential dread. Next up, half of our editing team, the person who I'm currently collaborating with on an original and hilarious radio play, Prescott and Glitch, the stream wizard for today's session, the person responsible for all the astonishing art and branding for Clash of Quest, including our logos and the beautiful artwork you see around our windows. Addie.
Hello, I'm Riordan, and I'll be playing the Eladrin Bard today.
Fun fact, when Addie's cat Apollo is misbehaving, Addie will punish him by cuddling him for several minutes, which begs the question, why are your cuddles punishment, Addie? But that leads me to a follow-up statement. When you see her at Convergence in the next coming years, don't hug her randomly, because it could be horrible for your health. Next, finally, the man whose ability to frighten people with his voice alone, able to fill his players with suspense and dread just by uttering the phrase, "Are you sure that's what you want to do?" The bearded who is leading our heroes through this arc of gray wolves and ominous moments, our connoisseur of horror and all things Call of Cthulhu, none other than Pip.
Good evening, and welcome to Clash of Quests. Yes, I am Pippin. I'm going to be the GM for this arc, and I will also be playing Star, who is a tiefling druid, and also, more importantly, I'll be playing Tom, the bear.
Yes, that is much more important.
VIP.
Fun fact, there is some speculation behind what is beneath Pippin's beard. Some believe it's a chin. Some believe it's a set of tattoos, but I have evidence of what Pip is truly hiding beneath that lush, fiery facial hair. Using a mixture of advanced AI and a digital rendering technology, we were able to remove the filter from his original picture to reveal what this man actually looks like beneath the beard. We have figured it out, ladies and gentlemen. The code has been cracked. We're on to you. And with that, we get into this week's recap of the last sessions of Clash of Quest. Last week, the party was desperate to find the artifact and go home. With Mar spiraling out of control, he vanished without a trace following an ambush from Lupin. Rory convinced the party the best way to find Mar was to kill Lupin, so they investigated the crack that is flooding the cave to learn some interesting facts about the McGonagalls in the process. Nut pleaded with Nagato to help her end the spell on her. He refused and hugged her instead. When she was alone, however, she took matters into her own hands and fell unconscious mere feet from the water's edge. And now, please enjoy the intro video and get ready for Clash of Quests.
In the year of 1974, two great and powerful wizards, Gygax and Arneson, created Dungeons and Dragons. Their creation gifted groups of ordinary people the chance to become heroes, to forge their own stories of wonder. Yet with this wonderful gift came a terrible curse. One amongst each group would have to sacrifice themselves to create these tales for the rest of the party. With their sacrifice, these valiant souls became the dreaded Forever DMs. One day, the gods saw fit to choose 6 of these DMs, each from a different realm, each from behind a different screen, to answer a call to arms and break the curse bestowed upon them. As one, these creative souls vowed to tell the most audacious story that the gods have ever heard. Each Forever DM wrote their own chapter of the book that transported the party across the crystal spheres. Now, join with us as we recount that extraordinary tale.
Hey!
Hello, everyone.
Okay, with that, let's begin. So, we shall start with... let's start with Nagato. So you turn, and you see Nut with that huge, massive sword, and she just attacks her own neck. And then down to the ground.
I rush over. Take the sword away, throw it into the water.
Sure.
And gonna feed her a potion of healing.
All right, cool. So is this sort of a gentle motion, or are you literally just jaw potion?
No, I'm gonna gently put her into my arm and pour the potion.
So, as you do this, Nut comes coughing and spluttering. I wouldn't say back to life, but back to consciousness, certainly.
Can I have the healing points from that?
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Because I am down
It's
a
a
little
healing
bit.
potion. Yeah.
Do I roll it or?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
So D10? No,
Who's got
D12,
the-
if I'm a barbarian.
Who's got the better luck at the moment?
Probably
Like,
him.
two D12s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 13.
Could have been
And
worse.
I
Could have
get
been
to
better.
add my. Do I get to add my con mod to that?
Not with
Or-
a feeling, I don't think.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. Perfect. Cool. Great. 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 Thanks.
I
Just gonna like look at my hands in shame.
not. If you want to die, then by all means, die. Jump into the water. Cut your heart out.
That's not what I wanted. I thought it might be the only way to help him.
Good.
Good?
Then live. Do it properly.
I'm sorry I scared you.
You did. Not. I don't want you to die. I didn't want Saf to die. I didn't want Mar to disappear, right? I don't know where my mother is. I can't lose any more people, and I can't and won't lose myself in all of this, so
I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder. When I touched that door back in Calimport, in the cave, I saw everybody that died in Calimport. But I did not see your mother. So there's a good chance she's still okay.
we
And
don't
Star's
know what
parents are
happened
with her.
since.
I know. But Star's parents are there and they can protect her. It was reckless and inconsiderate of me, and I'm sorry. I feel useless not being able to help and having to stay out away from everything to keep everybody else safe from whatever this is on my neck.
Well,
Maybe we should go talk to Rory and see if it even worked or if it was for nothing.
let's do that, but just know I'm not gonna leave you alone.
That's fair. I'll stand up and I'll reach for my sword. Where did it go?
Down there.
We talking like right there at the water's edge, or like in there? Look, Nagato, I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna do it again, I promise. But that weapon could be important in the future because it does do magical damage. I'm gonna start looking in the water for it.
Sure. Okay. When you say looking, you mean like sort of swimming in or wading?
I'm gonna kind of walk like knee deep at first.
All right, cool. Yeah, just give me a. Actually, just Nagato, give me just a strength check, just to see how far you would have thrown this thing, and then we'll get Nut to give me a perception check.
Strength is 12.
Okay,
No,
so it's not.
Sorry. Yeah, 12.
Okay, so it's not horrendously far, but it's a considerable distance in. So yeah, now give me a perception check. Just above a 12. That's it.
12.
You see the okay.
Okay.
You see the glimmer of something. It's about 15 foot in, sort of glimmering. Just the water. It's a bit of an off color. More of kind of a. It's not quite see-through. It's sort of a greeny brown, but as it shifts through the various things in the lake, you do glint something in there.
Okay, I'll go grab it.
Are you sure?
Oh. Okay, I know where it's at. I'll remember that. I'll go find Rory first, and then I'm gonna come back for it.
All right. Well, the party's moved on a little bit, so it takes you a little while to catch up. Are you two gonna sort of just walk, or just walk a little bit quicker, go for a hardcore run, parkour? How do you want to do this?
I'll walk just for a moment and ask him, are you mad at me?
You're asking Rory this?
No, I'm asking Nagato. I can't hear you, Toby.
I'm not mad.
You seem mad.
Maybe a little. But I won't be following. I promise.
I'll race you, and I'm just gonna take off running.
Okay. You going running as well, or you're just gonna go for a casual jaunt?
I wait for 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna run as well.
All right, cool. Give me a contested athletics check. No reason for this in any way, shape, or form, but
For funsies. Okay. It's an 18.
That's 21.
Damn it!
so they're not crazy far ahead. So the race is very, very short-lived. However, Nagato just pips you to the post and reaches the party a hair's breadth before yourself. No.
I let you win to make amends.
Sure you did.
Hey, Rory, I need the favor.
Favor?
Will you cast Identify again on my neck?
Oh, to be fair, I'm running a little short on spells, but if you give me 10 minutes, I can cast it as a ritual while we walk.
Does anybody else have any qualms with that?
We can still keep moving.
I think Star's just pleased that you're in a good mood.
What happened?
Yeah, what did wasn't this healed?
Are you all right?
So that, are you able to tell if there's still any magic there?
In about 10 minutes, I'm gonna
Oh, right. Yeah,
place
time.
my hand above her back on her neck.
Are you guys gonna stop to do this? I mean, you're well practiced.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
I'd kind of rule of cool it that you can walk and kind of.
Yeah.
I know that's saying you can multitask. You're Faye.
It's like
Do what you want.
I'll do what I want. I'll just put my hand on the neck and then I'll just like say the words that I need to say but just can't keep part of the conversation while I'm going.
That's fair. Okay, so you guys are just walking along, following the McGonagalls as they thread their way through. If Rory was paying attention, and Star is semi-paying attention. Same path as it was before. Takes roughly 15, 20, 30 minutes to get there. Time's a little bit strange here, so you're not quite sure how long it takes to get there. However, after 10 minutes of your time that you're well aware of, that spell does end. You can't detect anything.
Oh. This is both. Can't detect anything. All right.
Like there's nothing on my neck, or
There's no spells right now on you, which is both a good thing for you and kind of complicates matters for me a little bit.
I'm gonna shoot like a look at Nagato, like the word.
There is a long, sort of a thin-ish scratch across the entire top of your neck.
I don't know if I've told the rest of the party this, but I have a theory about how fast your scar healed. I've noticed night's been coming sooner. I think time is different here.
That would explain quite a bit with the weather.
Anything in specific, Ghu'da?
No, something just doesn't feel right in the old bones, that's all.
Well,
Should oil them.
his bones?
What?
They're creaking.
Oh, that's what
Lots.
that would explain quite a bit as well.
Star's just going to throw a bit of a twig just at Nagato. Stop being a dick.
Sorry.
All right. Just in case, though, I've got a plan, but I only want to tell you guys with message, in case there's anyone watching. So at least that way I don't have to verbally say anything, and we can all work as a unit. It won't be the best, since it won't be instantaneous. I'll have to go individually to each one, especially if any of you have questions. But it'll be safer. I don't trust this guy. And so I'm going to individually cast message to each person. And the message will be, what I want to do, we're going to drain this. We're going to take care of whatever monsters are in here, and we're going to find the thing that's keeping them. We're going to fight Lupin, trap him, block both exits, and we're going to flood the cave again while he's trapped inside. And that's what I'm going to message to each person.
A sailor's death is a hard death, Rory.
It is. But from what I can tell from what he's done to this world specifically, I think he deserves it. Especially what the McGoggles have been saying. McGonagals have been saying.
All right. We'll do what we must.
Plus,
Are you opposed to it, Ghu'da?
No, no.
just remember, we're not you guys can't message, so.
Right, sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want to make sure he can't hear us. I don't know the extent of his power, and I would want to assume that he's got more than I think he does.
Can you give us a symbol for message when you're casting it? Like put your fingers to your head or something like that?
Oh yeah, I should just do this.
Maybe not this. Just
No, I'll just do this.
press the record button.
One far thing.
Oh, the record button! I love it, that's adorable. I'm just gonna do this each time. I'll do this, that way you guys know I'm casting message.
I'm gonna do the same thing back because I feel like I have to in order for it to work right.
Okay,
It's like a walkie-talkie.
go walkie-talkie. I'm so sorry, everyone, that we're doing this. I have not told the McGonagals.
Oh, right, I'm going to ask the McGonagals a question,
Oh,
if that's
great.
okay.
McGonagall of the Surefoot. McGonagall of the Puff Chest.
That's what it's puff chest, right?
Puff chest, yeah. Puff chest.
How many hours are there in a day? How many of the daylight and how many of night? The darkness.
McGonagall of the puff chest sort of looks around and with a visible effort wrenches himself back and sort of almost like he's fighting a real strong wind starts to try and step forward. McGonagall of the Surefoot just, it's okay, I've got this one. Excuse me. It's okay, I've got this one. I can't, oh my god, my voice is cracked.
Oh, no.
Give me a second.
Allow me to narrate what he's saying right now. Oh, never mind.
It's fine. My voice is just cracked beyond reason.
Oh, no.
That's not good. It's okay, I've got this one. Well, you see, it just depends on the day. Some days they're short, some days they're long.
Could you estimate the shortest day that you've seen in your lifetime?
Well, that's every light. Every light. It's just a few suns across, and then it's done.
What is that?
Peculiar. Very peculiar.
This place feels like home more and more. Do, 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 do.
So
As
still
soon as
walk-
McGonagall of the Surefoot answers, McGonagall of the puff chest sort of rolls his shoulders and then continues to walk a little easier.
Can I have an insight check? Like what that was right there? Why there was like a struggle just now?
Good call.
Almost
yeah.
like, because I have a theory and I want to. Andres has a theory. Ghu'da probably doesn't. Let's see. Here we go. Not great. 13.
What's Ghu'da's wisdom modifier?
Wisdom modifier is +4.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
sorry,
fine.
my modifier. I thought that's my save. Sorry, +2. Wisdom is 14.
He was fighting against will. He was fighting against better instinct, or what he considered to be better instinct.
Almost as though he's been requested not to reveal something by the law of the McGonagall.
You can ask.
He has to answer.
I'll follow it up.
McGonagall, is there something you're not telling us because you don't know or because you're not allowed to by the ways of your people?
Once again, you see McGonagall of the puff chest fight against this gale. Just all of his effort, just 1 foot in front of the other, slowly starts sort of who's speed. And he just shoots daggers at McGonagall of the Surefoot, who turns around and just... Well, it's not my place to tell others secrets now, is it?
All right.
Do I hear any of that?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I am going to look at Rory.
Shall I suggest they answer my questions?
This feels more Fey the more I hear it. There seems to be some kind of an accord, some kind of promise that basically in the Fey you're not allowed to lie. If you have a deal, you're not allowed to break it. I feel this has something to do with that. Push if you want to.
I will wait. I will bide my time.
And then drop. Okay.
Okay, so McGonagall of the Surefoot sort of looks questioningly back up at you, Ghu'da. Is there anything else I can help with?
Could you blink twice? If someone we know or met in this place has told you to keep a vow of secrecy,
What would blinking be?
when you close your eyes in a fast succession,
Oh. I don't think I've ever closed my eyes in my life. This is me blinking, by the way. I can't genuinely keep my eyes open that long.
How do they keep getting cuter?
How is that cute?
Is Tom walking with us?
Yeah, Tom's plodding along, like, clearing quite a reasonable path through the undergrowth.
I just want to scratch him behind his ears as we're walking.
do you know how to write, McGonagall of the Surefoot?
Well, of course I do.
Could always ask him to tap.
Could you take your hand and tap on my book? Once for yes and twice for no.
Is that something you're asking me to do now?
I am.
McGonagall of the puff chest stops and just slowly turns. Well, okay then. And
My other hand's
McGonagall
currently behind my back.
of the Surefoot walks over.
I'm going to keep an eye on McGonagall at the puff chest. While this is
Once for
happening.
yes, twice for no.
He taps once.
Is someone making you swear to an oath of secrecy that we have met?
Once.
Is that man? Is it a man?
Twice.
I'm gonna ask
Rory, will you ask the question you think I have, please, to the McGonagall?
I'm going to use message to the McGonagall. Use
Surefoot or puff chest?
Surefoot, the one that's
Surefoot, yeah,
tapping.
okay.
Yeah. I'm going to say, tap Ghu'da's book and the way he said, if you think it's this man is who's not a man, is some kind of demon.
Twice.
No. It's not a man. Doesn't explain the infernal.
I'm gonna tap my nose and like look at Rory.
Ask if it's Lupin.
All right. McGonagall of the Surefoot. Is it Lupin?
Taps once, and then 3 times.
What does 3 mean? I'm going to keep it open. McGonagall of the Surefoot. You can respond to this in your mind. What does 3 knocks mean?
I don't know if I can do this. There's great punishment for my people if we break what we said. If I say this even in my mind, it could lead to terrible things. Are you asking me to tell you?
I think that already gives me what I need to know. I'm not asking you to tell me.
Okay.
But just so you know, we'll have your back.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm going to message to the rest of the party the discussion that just happened.
I put my hand on the McGonagall shoulder.
I am so sorry.
Rory, as you're messaging one after the other to the rest of your group, you're barely through the first full message as McGonagall of the puff chest grabs McGonagall of the Surefoot by his shoulders and throws him against a tree.
Oh, jeez.
What did you tell them? He reaches, like, lets go of one shoulder, reaches into his pouch and pulls out a small purple berry. Take the berry.
Nope, don't do it.
Can I jump between them?
Sure.
Ready to see what berries do in this place.
Dive in and separate.
Yeah,
them.
I want to separate them.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So you dive in and you separate
Pushing
them.
mainly on Puff Chest.
This is none of your business.
If
And
you need to know,
Surefoot looks around and just... He's right. It's none of your business.
and he didn't tell
What
us
is
anything.
the purple berry?
Takes the purple berry and just pops it in his mouth.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no. Was that like a cyanide capsule?
Hope not.
Or is it a good berry?
And then just takes it out. You see? I didn't tell him anything. And hands it back to the puff chest. He puts it back into his pouch and starts to walk.
What did that mean?
You see, we have to do as we're asked. And if we break a promise, well, we take one of those berries.
I'm not going
He asked me to take the berry. I can break that promise because I didn't break any others. Come on now. We should be getting on. Light will be fading away soon.
Sounds good. There's a job to do. Plans are interesting.
Can I climb on top of Tom so that I can keep a lookout ahead and behind us to see if anybody's following? Please?
Yeah, totally. Tom sort of like extends his head and lowers down his legs and just...
We are buddies. And I'm going to ask Ghu'da if he wants to come up as well.
No, I am just fine walking.
Tom doesn't move.
Going to
Just
ask a,
knocks into the back of Ghu'da.
a question to the group. Sure, should we take a long rest before we start draining? I'm almost out of spells.
I think that's a great idea. I'm a little bit tired.
I could have a long rest.
We'll rest by the spot. We'll have to keep watch just because there's no spells on her, and this is a big clearing, doesn't mean he doesn't have other means of finding us. And he'll bring those other means out now that he doesn't have that one.
I'm gonna walk over to Nagato and whisper in his ears.
Kill any owl you see.
Oh. Do you want to eat them, or?
I'm gonna turn around and do this to Nagato. Oh wait.
I'm very hungry. Yes.
I'm feeling pretty okay, so I'll take the first watch so that everybody else can get some rest.
And if you
You guys haven't moved from where you were initially chatting yet.
I want to get to the cliffside,
Okay.
but not too close that we're going to be like, you know, pinned against the cliffside, just far enough so that, hey, strategy. Oh, the end of the party.
Tom still isn't moving. Tom still paws down, head down on the ground.
All right.
I'm gonna try to climb up onto
I'll help
Tom.
him up.
So as you get on, Tom stands up and just and then just starts to pad forward.
I'll scratch him, just like on the top of his head.
But I have a question for you.
Right.
A few, I don't know, was it days? When we met Tom, we became friends kind of quickly, and you said that I reminded you of my grandmother, and I'm guessing you meant your wife?
Why, who else would be your grandmother?
Well, I don't remember her, so what was she like?
Her eyes shined like stars. She was beautiful, warm, strong. One of the most powerful druids I've ever known. I miss her every day.
What happened to her?
The same thing that happens to all of us.
But I thought that druids lived for like a really, really, really long time.
Ghu'da opens up his book. Turns to the first page. And just rubs his hand across a set of text.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter now.
I'm sorry that she's not with you anymore.
I have a new family.
And I'll just keep I would like to do like a perception. I want to make sure nobody's following us.
Yeah, sure. In fact, I think everyone, probably best if you give me a perception check.
Come on.
19.
Good, because mine sucks. 7.
16.
'Tis a lady's 9.
Oh,
So
we're-
19
the
from
girls-
Ghu'da.
girls are doing good this time.
Okay. So, yeah, with that, shockingly, it is Ghu'da and Nagato that spot it before everyone else. You guys are sort of, moving along at a steady pace. You can just see the McGonagalls up ahead, weaving the path. Maybe it's because the Ghu'da, you're already on the lookout for it, and Nagato, you'd already been warned about it. This small owl flutters down onto a tree branch, just up on the left-hand side of the trail. Cool.
I wanna very casually knock an arrow into my bow.
Okay, sure.
And keep it in my peripheral view, and right as I step, the line of sight is broken between me and the owl. As I walk past the tree, right from behind the tree, shoot at it.
All right, yeah, cool. Just give me an attack roll against the owl.
That is not too shabby. That is 23.
Yes, 23 does in fact hit the owl. Give me a damage roll.
Actually, it doesn't. This owl is wearing plate mail. It's a battle owl.
11 points of damage.
He's about.
Yeah, so you just fling this arrow, shoots off, and just poof, this thing pretty much explodes in a puff of feathers. A few days later, in a completely different forest, a small yellow bear wearing a red shirt goes to visit his friend. And shouts up because he had run out of a certain preserve and didn't receive any answer.
Don't listen to him, Nagato.
That's a story for another day. Yeah.
He's trying to guilt you.
The rest of you guys, you see Nagato sort of spin round and just Robin Hood this owl.
I'm going to take out my longbow and just hold it just in case. Do. Going to
Make another perception check.
all of us?
Everyone, yeah. Everyone's kind of on a vague lookout now.
That's better. That's better. That's an 18.
It's better, but it's still not very good for me. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12!
Oh no, Andres. Oh no. Ghu'da's distracted by my questions.
12! Oh no.
17.
Oh, thank God.
17. Okay. Good. So yeah, we'll say for argument's sake that Rory's still distracted by a butterfly. Ghu'da's busy looking at the puffed of owl, but Nagato's on high alert, just looking around, and Star is looking at the back of Tom. This time it's Nut and Nagato that spot this owl that just flutters onto a branch just on the left of the path.
Can I throw a javelin at it, I guess?
Or let us one.
Yeah, sure.
Nobody told me we were supposed to be sneaky about it. I just saw him kill an owl. Should I kill an owl?
I mean, I didn't see anything, so I can't advise. You can't.
It's a very pretty butterfly. It's superb.
Oh God, there's feathers everywhere.
Yeah, I'll throw a javelin.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Some of it got in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Is it 21 to hit?
Yeah, 21 hits this owl, yeah.
Cast shield and deflects it.
You're not prepared for me, mortal.
Like 6,
Who's that face?
9. It's 9 points of damage.
Yeah, so you just yeet this javelin, and it doesn't so much explode as more as just the javelin just punches into this thing and just pins it to the nearest tree behind it. Again, in a different part of the world, on a shore, there is a green boat, and a cat sits in it, waiting for its compadre. Forever.
Oh. I'm gonna look over at Nagato and go,
Look at Nuts and just nod.
Hope you don't.
is it
need-
still alive?
No. this owl is dead.
Well,
We'll
that
never know how many
makes
licks it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop. We'll never find out.
Maybe just roll a medicine check on it.
sense. Roll a medicine.
You guys gonna continue on?
Yep.
I'm gonna ask Nagato, are we supposed to get them so we can eat them?
Ghu'da says he likes them.
That's really weird. Okay. And I'll go retrieve the owl that I just hit with a javelin.
It's quite far up the tree.
Yeah, but tieflings are kind of like cats.
Do I notice her run away?
You can make the
Yeah,
McGonagall thing.
100%. Yeah. Give me an athletics check.
Okay. I'm good at that.
I like that it's canon that tieflings are kind of like cats.
Yeah, that's a thing now.
I guess it ever
23.
23. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, channeling that innate cat-like tiefling ability, you manage to just sort of climb your way up there and just yank this thing out, and the owl just sort of falls to the ground. You manage to just catch it.
Just put it in the
Slip
bag
it
of
back
holding.
down. Yeah.
I'll go to
Congratulations.
Ghu'da. Ghu'da, we got you 2 owls so far. Is that enough for your dinner?
Yes. I'll just take these.
I shoved them into the satchel. Just
Ghu'da, I have a bag of holding if you don't want to touch it.
Oh, it's all over the leather. Oh,
That's okay, Rory can clean your leather.
oh.
What do you need? Prestidigitation. Oh, that's disgusting. I'm just gonna keep
Ghu'da,
casting.
no.
Prestidigitation, prestidigitation, prestidigitation.
start handing over.
Ghu'da, I'm a sympathy puker. Please don't.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
While this is happening, I'm going to look around just because there's 2 owls I didn't notice that are dead now, and so now I'm like extra looking around.
Give me a perception check with advantage.
Yay!
You, McGonagall of the Surefoot. You guys have a
Sorry?
lot of...
That's even
I'm gonna to McGonagall the Surefoot.
He's way, way up in front.
Way ahead. Okay, never mind. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
22.
22, so you do notice a third owl land on the branch. This one's a little bit larger than the other ones. The other ones are kind of dark, tawny, smaller, tawny, dark owls. This one looks more like a barn owl. Brilliant white against the darkness.
White. Or gray.
White.
White. Just... You know what? Waste not, want not.
What happened?
I'm going to,
Wombat.
basically my my arrow lights up with green flame, and I do the same thing.
Give me an attack roll.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Ooh, the hell owl hit me with an arrow. God!
Oh no, this is not gonna be good. Well, it's 9, 10, 11.
It was my son's birthday today.
It's a 14 to hit its AC.
14. So yeah, you pull this arrow, you knock this arrow pawn loose, and just this thing flies.
Damn it.
And the owl just sidesteps ever so slightly, and the arrow just into the darkening forest.
Nagato.
Looks slightly indignant.
Nagato.
Do you see the owl?
I think that owl. We need to get it. Well, I did just shoot a green flaming arrow at it, which is pretty noticeable.
What was that?
Then I'm gonna try to shoot at the owl as well, if possible.
My goal is if I
Okay,
missed,
so the owl-
please don't, you could see it.
The owl does start to take flight.
Get it.
Where the hell are you guys?
So give me an attack roll.
There's a lot of owls out here.
It's a forest.
Natural 20.
Of all the times you could have rolled that, now is literally the best time. So yeah, this thing just starts to fly over the party, and you just swing, and you hit. Give me a damage roll.
That is, yeah,
Going to knock an arrow just in case it doesn't kill it.
15 points of damage
Is that total?
total. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you just this arrow just flies up and just as it hits the owl, this thing just comes thundering down. Except it's not an owl that comes thundering down. It's an older person.
Oh.
Could be anywhere between the ages of 80 and 1,000. This guy just falls on the ground. Long white beard, long white hair flowing, long, almost like a smock. Browny blue. Smock really, and just spread eagle on the ground.
Is he dead?
There's an arrow through his chest.
And he just fell like 100 feet.
Damn. Still.
He did land with an audible crunch, but if you want to do a medicine check, you're more than welcome to.
I'm going to just in case. You never know. But this is the oldest. This is the oldest person I've ever seen here. I'm gonna. Does anyone want to help me with a medicine check? Is anyone good at medicine?
I'll help you.
I'll roll with his helps. Advantage?
There's still feathers in my fingers.
Oh, that's cocked.
Gross.
That's the same number. Let's see. So. The first one was better, but not good. 8.
Wow.
Pretty much dead.
There's
Rolled a 5
a
and a
good
2.
chance this guy's dead. Good chance this guy's been dead for years. Good chance this guy could just get up and walk it off.
Oh, listen, Jim. I'm a bard, not a doctor. I'm going to flip him over. I'm gonna flip him over. I'd like to spend 10 minutes and cast Identify on him,
Yeah,
on
sure.
this person. Just
Yeah,
in
go
case.
for it.
Yeah, I have some theories I'd like to see.
In that time, while he's doing that, I would like to use my divine sense. And it will tell me if the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay, so yeah, usually is that an instantaneous thing?
It is an action, so 6
Yeah.
seconds.
Totally. So yeah, you sort of take a second. Nothing pops up on the radar.
Okay.
Nothing that isn't potentially behind full cover anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's a pip answer. That's great. Thanks.
Anyone else want to do anything in the downtime?
I want to go over to Ghu'da. You were right, I guess. Still hungry.
Right about what?
I look at that person.
Has fit so many of the theories. So be.
He doesn't look well. Best not to bother him. He's probably sleeping.
You getting tired as well?
I'm dozing off a little bit.
I'm gonna slap him lightly.
Okay.
You're gonna stay awake, you hear me?
Yes.
We
yes.
still need you.
I'm here. I'm here.
Good. Good.
About how long are we from the cliffside?
Really not that far.
Okay.
Genuinely not that far away at all. Okay, so after a good few minutes, you cast Identify. I mean, there's no magical objects, imbued objects as such. However, this being, despite the fact that things are, the life force has clearly been drained away. There's a slight hint, a slight trace of the similar magic that runs through Star's veins.
Just murdered a druid. A little bit of murder.
To each person. Next owl we see. Hit to maim. Capture and interrogate. I think they're all like this.
You've killed so many owls.
Gonna have a collection of beaks. I'm gonna make a necklace out of these.
You know,
Do you guys want to sort of travel off to the cliffside, yeah?
Yeah.
I want to stay about 100 feet from it, but I want to show Ghu'da and Star what we're working with.
So, Ghu'da, for the first time since you've arrived in this strange place, you see the sea. Glistening. You see the light on the sea, and it's shining. And no one knows just how far it goes.
Beautiful.
Copyright Disney. So, sort of, Star takes a moment, appreciating what Ghu'da's probably going through, sort of feeling the same way. And joins Rory on the edge of the cliff, and then immediately falls to a prone position again.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is exactly what I'm doing.
I will lay down for a moment. Actually, I'm gonna go up to Nagato, ask him. Actually, I guess I'm gonna ask the group. Wait, are we all we're looking over right now? That's what's happening. Sorry, I thought we meant we're doing. Okay, cool.
Rory wanted specifically for Star and Ghu'da to see.
Okay, so I'm just gonna walk over. I'm not even gonna crawl on my belly. I'm just standing over looking.
He's comfortable.
Star's just we're gonna have a long rest, right? Star's gonna cast Entangle real quick, just so it's balanced against the front of Ghu'da, just to offset the bounce.
I'm gonna
in case he tips forward.
I'm gonna pat Star on the back and go, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
I think we could do this.
How do we get down?
That is the question.
Can we jump?
How far down is it?
It's a considerable distance. It's about 40, 50 feet.
Okay.
I mean, people go cliff diving all the time, yeah?
And how? Sorry. So it's about 40, 50 feet, and it's basically sharp rocks, I'm guessing, at the bottom.
But not that you can see. So it's...
Did anyone have a
How do I
rope?
describe this? So before it was just a plain cliff face with the water washing against it. This isn't really the rocky area. Further down the coast, certainly, but here it isn't the rocky area. You don't know what's directly underneath the water. Like, there could be rocks underneath there, but arguably the sea's deep enough to absorb some of that impact. However, diving 50 foot into the sea, probably not for the best.
And I don't like the idea of being smashed up against the cliff face.
That's another option, yeah. You can, if you
Now-
dive too close, the sea will just crash you against the rocks.
I don't like that.
Because my thought was, I can rage.
I think, sorry, not, I think I just have Star and Ghu'da with me.
Oh, sorry. Mind me.
I'm so sorry.
I'm all alone.
I could
No, you're with Nagato, and the two McGonagalls are currently sitting and staring very intently at each other.
I could summon a bird that could dive into the waters.
Like a kingfisher.
Yes.
An old kingfisher.
And he's very old, but he can still do the job.
You're on brand.
I mean, I could shapeshift into something and someone could just throw me in.
But can you get back up?
No.
You see my concern.
Yeah, but it'd be fine. It'd be fine. Look, we've still got rope, right? Just throw me. Like, I'll change into an octopus or something. You throw me in and I can change back and you just pull me up.
Can you turn into an octopus? I recall.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll give it a
I
go.
mean, no offense, Star. I just want to make sure that you're comfortable with what you're doing. I'm just making sure I have rope.
I could
give me a
leap and
minute.
then teleport.
I actually could do that too. Actually, I could do that right now.
But can you get back up?
I could teleport back up, but I can only go. How far can you teleport?
30 feet, about.
Ditto. This is 50 feet. What's the range on your spells? I'm gonna message both to each of them. The range on your spells, because we don't have to be right up against this hole to fix it, do we?
The water, I can move from 30 feet.
30 feet. So we'd have to get down there and still be able to cast spells. I do have rope.
But in order to mend the wall, I would need to have access to the rocks, and I would have to physically touch the crack or fissure, or however large this open portion is.
I can move earth. I can mold earth.
Old
If
Earth.
you get me close enough, I could probably collapse the roof in a bit.
That's, I think. Well, we want to get the water out first, and then mold Earth.
As long as I can get down there, I just need an hour. I can hold my breath for just about that long.
Please keep reminding me of that, because I honestly keep forgetting you can do that. We just need to be able to get you back up. That seems like our best plan right now is lowering you in, and then if that's it, Star, could you?
I can cast that dive on you like I did with Nagato. You can be down there for like 3 hours.
Or even better, you can cast it on yourself and go down with him. Hold on to him, and then the rest of us can hold on to the rope. Anchor you guys to Tom. Hopefully he won't run.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, with the rest, I can learn that shift water spell as well.
We could have 2 people working on it at once.
Yes.
And I'll put my hand on his shoulder.
We can do this.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
All right.
Let's get resting.
Let's get rested,
All right.
and let's keep a very firm eye out for more of these owls.
Who
Next.
has first watch?
Just incidentally, did you guys just leave that body in the middle of the road? Path.
No.
Clearing.
No, we would take that with us. Also, we left them with the body. We just walked up.
Okay.
So that's like, I assumed I just took these 2 to walk up about 100 feet and then walk back. I
Is
assumed.
everyone?
While they were looking at that, can I talk to Nagato?
Sure.
Are you still mad since it worked?
I'm glad it worked.
But you're still mad.
I don't want you to hurt yourself.
I won't do it again. I meant it. It was just a means to an end.
The ends don't always justify the means.
Well,
If we don't hold true to something, what really are we?
but now I can be useful to the group instead of putting everybody else in danger.
You were useful. You are. You haven't put us in any more danger than we already were in. Lupin is the danger, and is the danger whether he has a grasp on you or not, but you put yourself in more danger by hurting yourself. And that I cannot stomach.
I don't want to make you feel bad. So I'm sorry. Are we okay?
Are you okay?
I'll be okay when we find Mar.
Then I'll be okay when we find more.
And then I'm just gonna sit down and put my back against Tom. And wait for everybody to tell me that I get to throw Star off a cliff.
I'm gonna keep my bow ready and just look up at the skies
You too.
or owls.
Okay. So with that, we start the first of our watches.
I'm going to say no campfire. I think that's going to put a limit on you, Ghu'da, right?
I can't see much of anything during the day either.
Yeah, you still.
I'm
spotted
doing
some
just
elf.
fine, so I'll take first watch, and I can see, at night. I'm not just gonna look at Ghu'da, so I'll happily take first watch. It's fine.
And if you don't mind, Nagato, I'd like to take a watch with you.
Which is perfect, because I have something I need to. I have a favor to ask Star, so.
In that case, I'll take a nap.
Yeah, and I'll take first watch with Nut.
Before I do, I'm gonna walk over to both Star and Nut. I'm gonna bring them in close. I'm gonna whisper in their ears. Do not trust McGonagall's.
Hey, come here. Go to sleep.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go lay down.
What are
Immediately
those?
sink into the shell.
There's nothing wrong with them McGonagalls. They're just a little bit different. That's all.
You can see his face through the shirt.
It looks like the worst kind of B movie.
Oh.
Okay, so with that, everyone sort of chills out, goes to sleep, and Nut and Star take the first watch.
Can we check the WhatsApp real quick?
Sure. Sure, no worries. Okay, guys, so we're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we will find out exactly what's watching the pie. So with that, guys, we will see you soon.
Great.
Come back.
Hello.
Are you
How
drinking
much
the
I-
hot sauce?
I always choose not to breathe during those phases, and it makes zero difference. Slow
It's
suffocation.
like being underwater.
Okay, so where we left off, Star and Nut were taking first watch. Was there something you wanted to talk to Star about?
Yeah. But I'm gonna wait like an hour until Nagato and Rory fall asleep.
Well, yeah, I mean, Rory obviously doesn't go to sleep. He goes into his weird Zen Buddhist
I totally
Fae.
appreciate that yeah.
meditation.
Well,
Thinking.
okay. Well, when Nagato goes to sleep.
Oh yeah, Nagato's gone. Sleeps like literally arms across his chest. Completely like flat.
Hey, Star, can you make flowers?
Kinda. Why? What's up?
I was just wondering, and I'm gonna pull out like one of my bags. Can you maybe fill this with flowers?
I think it quite works like that. I can ask the forest to see if they'll give us any flowers. Do you want real flowers, or do you want blossom, or leaves?
What's the difference?
You see, blossom's more like the petals that come off the flowers.
Yes, that one. Please.
All right, give me a minute. I'll see what I can do. Star's going to sort of like sit himself up, push himself up, and wander off into the forest.
I'll kind of I want to keep an eye on him, but I'm also going to keep an eye around everything else that's going on. I did fight a bunch of wolves today, so.
Star is soon lost to darkness. Just wanders off. However, you can still hear him whistling.
Okay. Star, keep doing that. Keep whistling.
The whistling stops
Damn it, Star.
and then starts again.
Ah! You're not funny.
Okay, actually, I think I've got advantage on that. Give me let me just double check something. I have got advantage on that. All right then. So it takes a little while. Star comes back with your bag, and it is filled brimming with red, white, blue, pink blossom.
Great.
This was a gift from this place. I wouldn't necessarily trust it, but it is what it is.
I'm just gonna lean like past Star. Thank you, place. Thank you, Star. And I'm gonna walk back to the group. And can I do like a perception check, please, to see if anything is around?
I was going to say, if you could, Star rolled a 2 on his perception, so he's still pleased as punch that he managed to get through to the forest.
Both of mine were a 14, so that makes it a 16.
Nothing happens throughout the rest of your watch.
Great. I would like to spend the rest of that time casually taking these petals and putting them inside Ghu'da's shell as he's sleeping. I just want to fill his shell with puddles, so when he wakes up, it's flowers.
All right, give me a sleight of hand check. Let's see if what's your passive perception, Ghu'da? 12.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, you don't notice at all. So who did we agree who was taking second watch?
I think we just have it in 2 because there's taking pairs.
Ghu'da will do it.
Because Ghu'da can't see much in the dark.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's Nagato and Rory.
But okay.
I don't think you're finding those petals till the morning, my friend.
All right, fair enough.
And just let's see. So you guys know.
All right, so yeah, the watch changes over. And Star is going to go full narco again, because that's apparently what he does.
Alright, sorry, I just want to say sorry, guys. Sirenscape crashed for a little bit, but it's back up now. It's back up. It crashed on my end, Andres. You're good.
Ah, gotcha. Okay,
You're good.
got it.
Alright. Just see, in case anyone wondered why there was suddenly no music. There we go. It was me. Alright, is it second watch?
Mm-hmm. So both of you give me a perception check. Loud.
13. Just do that.
Sorry, what was that?
30, 20.
Oh, good. My dice hate me.
Okay, so unless there's anything that you guys would like to discuss.
There is actually.
Okay.
Nagato. So something struck me as interesting. When you woke up from consciousness the other day, while you were unconscious in the woods, you brought up a name. Shiki. Who is she? Or him?
I really did.
Does the name ring a bell?
Yes. Why do you know it? How did I mention it? What did I
I assumed it was a woman's name. Just by the way you spoke it. It's how I would speak to a woman. Of course, you said it to me. I was flattered, but I'm not cheeky.
she was? And you see like Nagato's expression change, very solemn. She was something really special.
Was. I'm sorry.
I mean, everybody from my home is, almost everybody is gone.
I'm sorry, Nagato. I didn't mean to bring up hard memories.
I'm sorry that I mentioned that name,
Never be.
but please don't.
Things have been hard on you of late.
It's too painful. I'm-
I won't bring her up again.
Thank you.
How have you been doing, Nagato?
With the what?
Well, you were the one running off with Mar a lot, and now we don't know where he is. You were in on a lot of what he was up to that the rest of us didn't know. And you even seemed a bit horrified at some things, so I wanted to make sure you're all right.
All I'm doing is, I guess, my part in this, in getting us home. I now understand you a little bit better. What it must be like for I mean, we've been here only a few days and I feel so out of place. And this isn't the first home I lost.
Yeah. You know, it's not so bad. I have you guys. And you guys are handling this way better than I did. I came to your realm.
Well, we have you to look for guidance too, I guess.
I'm so sorry about that.
Well, you are very wise.
I'll take it. If you don't mind, I'm going to take a moment to ask our McGoggle friend something. Could you keep a lookout while I do so? Any owls?
My eyes are glued to the skies, I guess.
All right. Is McGoggle of the Surefoot near me?
Yeah, both of them are. Both of them still sort of sitting up, but now they're sitting back to back, sort of leaning against each other.
Can I tell if they're sleeping or not? Because apparently they don't close their eyes.
They don't appear to be moving.
Oh God. I'm going to send message to McGoggle of the Surefoot. Hey. Hey, wake up.
I was resting. What can I do for you?
I'm so sorry. I wondered if you could draw me something.
I can certainly try.
It doesn't need to be anything big. And I bring out my book and my pen. I put it down. And I say, could you draw what Lupin is? And I have a prepared action to grab any berry he picks up.
You understand what you're asking, don't you?
Will you have to eat a berry if I ask this?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this counts.
Why would it count? What would make it not count?
Because you're still asking me something that goes against what us McGonagalls believe in. You're asking me to break my word.
Break your word. What was the promise?
I can't tell you that.
You can't tell me the promise.
If I tell you, something terrible will happen.
What will happen?
Something terrible to me will happen.
What will happen?
I'll die.
Oh, I don't want that. Can I also ask you to not eat a berry?
You could ask.
Will it mean you not do it?
Only a McGonagall can ask another McGonagall not to eat the berry, but to eat the berry, but only to not eat the berry when they have to.
All right. God, you guys remind me of home. Is there...
Are you asking me to break my promise?
I don't want you to die, though. I can't
Well-
help you if you're dead.
Could you fix this problem?
I can most certainly try my damnedest. Or die. Basically, I will die trying. That's the best word I've got. I want to be honest with you.
The man you call Lupin. He goes by many names. He cursed our kind many moons ago. He cursed us to tell the truth and to help whenever we could. He's made a promise that he'll lift the curse. Lift us McGonagalls if we help him. He didn't need all of us. I was one of the ones that promised not to tell anyone else of his existence. But I wasn't bound by anything else, just by that.
Not to tell if it existed.
He's powerful and strong, and I just hope that it was worth it.
What was? I'm going to tell you to not eat a berry.
McGonagall turns around.
I'm gonna grab it.
And slowly, McGonagall the Surefoot holds out the berry.
Can I have that?
McGonagall of the Surefoot takes the berry and hands it to you. And walks slowly towards the cliff edge.
Nope. Let's see. I am going
Getting
to
closer.
charm.
Alright, cool. It says a wisdom save.
I believe it is a wisdom save. Charm person. Wisdom
18.
Why does it never work? That succeeds.
I think. Let me just double check. I think charms are. It's not under that one. It's under this one.
Alright. That uses that last one of my long. So now I just need to have my full long rest. Glad I saved that one spell slot.
He's getting closer to the edge. Have you got anything else?
I'm going to cast charm at 2nd level, and then I'm going to run for him while I do it.
Alright, cool. I swear to God, that's another 18.
Fine. I'm going to cast it again.
He's getting close to the edge. This is probably.
I'm actually already.
probably-
I'm already running to him while this is happening.
Okay, you could probably grab him at this distance.
Still gonna hit charm though.
Alright, cool. That one's a 3. So he just sort of stops in his tracks. Just.
I'm going to give myself a bonus because that's the first time it's worked in this whole campaign. Charm. You're not going to kill yourself for what you think you've done. You haven't actually disobeyed your promise to anyone.
So it just stops and turns around and walks back toward the party.
Are you all right, McGoggle?
Oh, I feel pretty different.
This only lasts
But I guess
for-
that's because I'm amongst friends.
Well, you're amongst friends. And just so you know, we will do anything to protect you and your people.
Of course, I'm sure you will.
Please remember that when the morning comes.
Well, What else would there be to remember?
And I'm going to wait because this only lasts for an hour. I'll need to go back to sleep after this.
Okay. So you guys doing anything? Are you going to keep an eye on him for an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check. Yeah, both of you. I'll let both of you take a shot at this.
It's like everything's working for me now. Natural 20.
21.
So both of you see this. Fantastic. As McGonagall of the Surefoot sits down, you see a tiny berry, purple berry, get handed to him from McGonagall of the Surefoot, McGonagall of the Puff Chest, pops it into his hand, and then just folds his fingers over the top of him and holds his entire fist in both of his hands. If you could call him that.
I did message the whole time, so he wouldn't have known what he said.
He didn't say anything.
Okay. Message. Give me the berry.
Well, of course, anything you say. Gives you the other berry, yeah.
No, don't die, new friend. He didn't even tell me anything. That's the worst part.
He thought he did.
I look at
Okay, so an hour passes, and there's not too much of a physical change. He doesn't try and throw himself off the cliff, but after the hour does, after the time is up, you do see his shoulders physically sag.
But hopefully he'll learn by the morning he won't die.
Okay, so the dawn approaches. It is now morning time. Everyone sort of stirs.
All right.
Ghu'da.
I want to wake up just enough time so I can watch Ghu'da wake up.
I've got
yeah,
to
sure.
do my. Sorry, I've got to do. I already took my long rest for that one part. I've just got
That's a good point, actually. To do it.
to do my long rest just because I took some spells. Ouch, 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 ouch. That's gonna suck because I did those after my long rest. Ooh.
Ghu'da, yeah, as you pop open, just
That's gonna suck.
Did anyone else have flowers in their shell?
I don't have a shell.
Anyone?
We're just gonna look at Star.
Ghu'da, I think you've been blessed by the forest. I think that
It
means
is a
you're
good
married to
day.
the forest now.
This is truly a wonderful gift. Thank
Yeah,
you.
this place holds many strange and wonderful things.
I'm going to watch the McGoggles.
I will treasure these always.
I'll tuck them into my satchel, like into the side.
Please say it's like the flower of a durian fruit or something.
So, McGonagall of the Puff Chest stands up and stretches. McGonagall of the Surefoot doesn't move.
Oh, he didn't take a. I watched him. He couldn't have taken one.
No, yeah, you watched him for the entire night.
McGoggle of the Surefoot, are you all right?
To be sure, I'm fine.
Hmm.
So, do we have a plan for what we need to do today?
We do.
Ooh.
Oh my God. What we do need is we need some lookouts at the front of the cave. Nut,
Great.
Nagatsu, and Tom. That would be good. But let's see. We'll need two, but we'll also need to lower this guy into the water and be able to bring him back up again.
Unless we seal it from the inside.
Unless we steal it from
Why?
the inside, the problem is it's full of water.
I mean, whenever we're fixing it, we end on the inside so we don't have to be hoisted back up.
I like that.
That means we're going to be in the cave with the things.
But they won't be filled with water.
But still the things.
Still the things.
Am I part of this conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I'm like, this is me going from back to forth to back to forth to back and forth.
Can you turn into a climbing creature? Wait, can you ask Star if he can turn into something that climbs?
Going to assume him.
Yeah, sure. I could actually no, wait, I can do that. I can do this one. I can turn into a spider.
The
Big spider or little spider?
Big spider.
Okay, good.
This one, I say big spider. This is a big spider.
you might be able to climb back up the cliff face.
Totally.
Well, I need something out of the. My sword is in the cave.
Do you want to? Would you like to be the lookout, so that you can retrieve it
Sure.
when the water's down?
Does that mean that I get to hit something too?
Oh yes, so
Oh, I'll-
many things.
I can hit it real good.
We're going to need you to hit. We're going to be hitting some monsters. We're going to be hitting some lupin.
Great. Sign me up.
I can get myself back up.
Where do we put in the plan of getting Mar back?
Here's the thing. When we transport, we all transport. My goal is, if we can't find him here, why let Lupin play his games when if we transport, he can't stop Mark from coming with us?
I would like to take my finger off my nose and like lock eye contact with Rory. And I'm gonna verbally say, "Are you sure?"
This is the best plan I have. But it brought us all. It'll bring us all again, as long as we want him to come with us.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you on this, Rory.
I'm hoping that this will work.
Okay. So, who do I get to throw off of a cliff?
I believe Star, once we figure this out.
Oh, come on, Star. Let me throw you off a cliff.
But you're not gonna let you throw me off a cliff.
Don't be chicken. You can swim.
Maybe we shouldn't throw him off a cliff. All right.
I'll be fine.
All right. Let's Okay, I'm just gonna do this again. All right. So, what is your plan, Ghu'da? Because you said you could get out by yourself.
I can shoot myself like a cannon upward.
I like the sound of that. All right.
I
So,
can catch you.
all
Well, I
right.
don't need that.
Are there any?
I would love it though.
Are there any rocks that I can tie off so I can like get them down to the cliff edge, but I don't have to rely on the strong people? I'm not strong.
Are there any rocks? Old Drippy Pippy?
I was just sorry. I was just double checking that I could actually turn into a spider before I was just get launched into the sea. Sorry. What's happening? Sorry, I just wanted to. I'm back.
Are there any rocks on the cliff that we could tie the rope off to? That way we could just help ourselves descend.
There's nothing around. No, I mean not with passive perception. You would have been able to see anything. You can
I
give me a
mean-
perception check to see if you can see anything though. But
Y'all could take all the strong people could let us down right now. By the time y'all get there, we'll have pumped out some of the water.
All right, that sounds good. And then
I'm just gonna kind of stand back casually and just be like,
Star. Star, tell me, can you cast spells while in your spider form? Rory wouldn't know. Well then, you're going to have to sit on his shoulder while you guys do this. The spider form will be just in case you need to come up.
Yeah.
And we can't pull you up.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
All right. We're going to tie a nice, like, harness around Ghu'da. And was it me, Tom, and the people who are actually going to make a difference doing this are going to lure him down?
Give me a general strength check with advantage.
question, why is I'm doing this, yes? Okay. Sorry.
Definitely
Yeah,
not.
you are lowering a giant Ghu'da
Yeah.
down into the...
I would like to,
You said with advantage?
and I'd like to anchor him to Tom.
Oh, totally fine.
Anchoring him to Tom.
22.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, you sort of repel, if that's the right word that you can use from a turtle, down the side of this cliff face until you are sort of. Are you aiming to sort of submerge and then sort of use the current to get your body into the hole, the cave, the crack?
I'm just gonna drop down. I guess I'll drop down. I'll try to control a section of water around me. Upon hitting the surface of the water, I'll try to keep myself using shape water. I'll try to create a cushion of water, a 5-foot cube cushion of water between me and the wall, so I'm not
Perfect. So yeah, as you get lowered into the water, yeah, you can 100% you can control that cube in front to cushion, and then you use that to get yourself so your feet are now on the cave floor. What's next, Star? Is Star going down next?
I thought he was supposed to be going down with Ghu'da on
Oh,
his
am I with him?
shoulder.
Oh, right, fuck it. Yeah, all right, sure. Just
Sorry.
holding onto the back of Ghu'da.
If he had breathe water, that was the time to cast it. So sorry,
Yeah,
DM. You have so much
let's
going.
assume that the DM was paying attention and just zapped his throat, swallowed some gillyweed, and he's now with Ghu'da and now both.
Take a deep breath, Star.
And then once we get down, I guess we're untying ourselves because y'all aren't hoisting us back up, I don't think, because y'all have to go back around to go
Okay.
to that part of the cave. So I guess as soon as we hit the bottom, I untie myself quickly, and then we try to find the mouth of the cave where this crack is. Do we immediately see this fissure?
Yeah, 100%. It's right in front of you.
So we're gonna get right to it and just start.
I'm going to nose guide Nagato and Nut to watch the entrance.
Well, so they're arguably, they'd be able to follow the massive trail of destruction that Tom had left walking through this pathway. Are they heading back round to the initial mine entrance, yeah?
McGoggle, I have one McGonagall the Surefoot. Are there any other entrances you know of?
McGonagall the Surefoot still hasn't moved. Is still lying exactly where he was. Well, there was only one entrance and one exit before the one that your friends are currently in was created.
All right. Would you come with us?
Oh, you see now, I can't do that.
Why is that?
Because I broke a promise.
You didn't, though.
So this is where I'll be now.
You didn't break any promises.
Sorry, say that again?
You didn't break any promises.
Oh, yes I did. He asked me to keep it secret, and I broke it. But hopefully you guys can fix the situation
Can I
and
tell
save the rest of the McGoggles.
Can I
But
tell
this,
you? Oh.
this is it for me.
Can I tell you something? You didn't tell me anything I didn't already know.
That doesn't mean that I didn't share any information that he asked me not to.
What if, McGonagall of the Surefoot, you walk with me? What if nothing happens to you? If you walk with us? Just an experiment. I want to experiment. What if you walk with us and and nothing happens to you? Are you really cursed if nothing happens to you?
Well, what's to say that I won't pass the curse on to you?
You know what? I like this experiment. Let's try it. Let's see if the curse passes on to me. I give you permission to do so. Let's do it. An experiment right now. You walk with us.
I think I'll just stay right here.
No.
I know you're trying your best, but you're my friends. I don't want you to get hurt.
You're my friend and I don't want to see you get hurt.
Oh, that's fine. I won't get hurt, not if I'm lying here.
If I'm going to help your people, you're going to be right next to me. And I'm going to hold my hand out.
You see now, us McGoggles, we have a tradition. Eventually I'll go. My bubble will pop. But what I want you to do, I want you to take one of my eyes and imbue it and take it with you. And I'll always be with you. You have my permission to do that.
Well, I can't help you and your people if I stay here with you, can I?
Oh God, no.
Then you'd better come with me. Because I'm not...
Can't do that.
If you
Would you like one of my eyes now? Would that help?
I think I know what'll help.
Please no.
Because I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm going to pick him up.
Yeah, you scoop him up.
I'm going to bring him with me. If he's going to lay like that, he's going to come with me.
He literally goes like full dead body. Like he's just floppy. He's just limbs everywhere.
That's adorable.
Floppy amphibian boy.
Well,
Fluffy boy.
we'll run this experiment. You'll see. You're not going to curse me. And I
Okay.
walk. It's the saddest
So-
thing.
While this is going on, Nut and Nagato are making their way around to the front of the cave entrance. Followed shortly by Rory. A little way behind, but still
I mean,
carrying McGonagall. And down in the cave, Star and Ghu'da are shifting waters, pushing them forward to create that small gap. Are you going to collapse the tunnel behind you straight away to stop that water flow coming in?
No, we'll do that closer towards the end. We probably don't want to drop this thing on us. I think we plan on sealing ourselves on the outside of the cave once it's finally done.
Okay, so
or on the...
by pushing the water forward, the water is still going to come in from the back, no?
So like we can change the direction of the water. That's the part of shape water. So like from the entrance, we are trying to pump it out towards the sea, like trying to actively change the flow, like the current, to where that 5-foot cube is pushing out.
So, yeah, so as that 5-foot cube, as you sort of pull that out and then shift to the next, it's still going to fill the gap left behind it because the sea's flooding in.
Looks like we're gonna have to seal that cave.
I promise I'm not doing. I'm literally
No,
just.
we're going to have to seal that cave.
The only other solution, and I'll I'll say this to Ghu'da while we're down there. The only other option is for us to go back to back. So one of us is trying to push the water out, and the other one's going to just literally walk through the tunnel and push everything forward.
Yeah, let's do that.
We can freeze water as well.
Let's do that.
Does the freeze
Star's got a
thing
good plan.
Oh, yeah, unfreezes in 1 hour. So yeah, so if between the two of us, if we can freeze the water, turn around, that gives us an hour, which is fucking way longer than before I'll die anyway. Then we can push the water forward, which will give us an air pocket, and we can just push all the water out of the cave, assuming that we don't come across anything too dodgy.
All right, sounds good to me.
That's what I'm worried about is the dodgy.
I like that idea.
All right, let's get it
Star's
done.
got a good plan. Ghu'da's gonna trust his grandkid here.
So, channeling this arcane energy, freezing the water behind them, and then they just start to just push this forward. As it pushes forward, it does create this air pocket around them, and they can just use this sense to push it forward. Ghu'da, in front of you, you start to see small figures in the shape of Rory and Nagato and Nuts and yourself and Star, all of them dancing around small figures. And as you look over to Star, you can just see his fingers just gently twitching and moving. And he's smiling.
Giving us something beautiful to look at while we work.
Exactly.
You're a good boy.
It's an extra part of the cantrip.
Okay.
I'll join him. I'll do the same thing.
It's a perfectly normal thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll add in a couple things too.
Is that you? I was like, Lupin? Is Lupin stuff?
I'll use the same spell to make a figure of all of us passing around food and ale, like a dinner table finally like suddenly lands in between the group of us, and each one of us is like shoving what looks like to be an opaque piece of pie, a flagon of ale to one another. Someone topples over onto their back laughing, like, you can see their body shake, and then it's right back to work whilst that's happening.
So, as me and yourself, we're pushing this water forward. The initial corridor, it does start to sort of push its way back, and then the corridor splits off onto the right-hand side.
Is that going to prevent us from pumping out that section of water?
Well, yeah, that's it. It's literally, I think that'll be a conversation between Ghu'da and Star. Just if we keep pushing this forward, Ghu'da, like the water's just going to flow in behind us, right? But there's not that much. I mean, it'll only come like maybe ankle, knee deep. Depends on how far that goes back.
The risk we have to take. The rest are waiting for us.
We keep pushing forward.
We keep pushing forward.
How about this? If we both push forward, and then we'll stop and see how much water comes out.
Great idea, boy.
Okay, so push forward like a little bit further, and then we stop. And as soon as we push past that juncture, all of this water just comes cascading down, hitting the back of Ghu'da and the back of Star, who just sort of gently rock and knock. And yeah, the water does flow, but it barely comes above shin height. Keep moving.
Keep moving.
We should. So I'll suggest to him that we go find that source of water and see what we can do about that section, I guess.
We go. What do you mean, go in there and then push all this water out to keep it together? Can you hold this on your own?
I can try.
Okay, I'll be as quick as I can. And then Star just darts down into that section. You start to see the water start to sort of push forward, and then all of a sudden it stops.
Star!
start backpedaling towards him, still pushing the water in like forward in front of me, but walking back in the direction where he went.
It just starts to drip, sort of, I say drip, almost like a soft waterfall against the cave. As you start to back away a little bit, it just creates a little bit of a gap on the other side, at which point Star comes running back down. It goes back really far.
We could seal it with a block of ice.
I think we should abandon this plan.
Why?
It's not working. Ghu'da, we've got to get out of here. This place is dangerous.
Look Star up and down.
Insight.
Is everything the same about this boy?
What do you mean? Well, insight check or?
Yeah. Yeah, give me an
Okay.
insight check with this kid. That's cocked. 15.
He seems real nervous, like he doesn't think this plan's gonna work. Something's changed.
What did you see down there?
Ghu'da, it doesn't matter. We've got to go. Come on, let's go. And he starts to run up the end of the cave.
I'm not going anywhere.
You still holding this water back, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to, as the title of the episode, of one of the episodes prior says, I'm going to delve deeper.
Which way? Forward, or you're just going to come back to let that water still cascade down?
I'm going to let that water cascade down. I'm going to go back to where he just went.
Sorry, but so he's run back up towards the ice wall. You're going to go the other way.
Yeah. I'm going to seal off whatever I can with a couple of blocks of ice, with a couple 5-foot cubes of ice.
Beautiful, perfect. Yeah, so as you do that, it means you can still keep a proper control of the water. Those figures have now completely disappeared in the swirling shape of the water. Now it's all business. As you're doing this and slowly backing up, I'm guessing, are you looking down the corridor as you do this?
Yep.
As you do this, you see Star run towards you.
Another star?
Ghu'da, he came out of nowhere. We need to get out of this place. I don't know what's here, but something hit me real hard.
So, what is my first name?
Ghu'da.
Go get the others. I'll wait right here.
You're holding all the water in front of you. We've got to move.
I feel perfectly safe. I have an hour until the ice breaks.
Ghu'da, I can't get past you. You're holding the water in front of you.
I'm going to keep walking towards where he ran to originally.
It starts to back up with you. Ghu'da, where are you going?
I have to be sure.
Sure of what? Come on, Ghu'da, we've got to go.
The mind plays tricks on us in our age.
Ghu'da, we've got to go. We're going to die in this place.
No, this is not where I die.
I'm going to keep walking.
And Star continues to back up with you. Now, soon enough, behind you, this opens up into a huge cavern. Stalactites drip from the ceiling.
Move that section of water for me, Star.
Why? What? This doesn't solve anything.
I understand. I just want to see if the ground looks interesting below the surface. Could you
It's
part the
just
water?
ground. Ghu'da, it's just ground. We need to leave. Come on.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Tell me where my grandson is.
Damn it, it's in that 20.
Ghu'da, we've got to go. Come on, we're gonna die in this place.
My name is Ibersham.
Suddenly, a ball of ice begins to form in my hand.
Ghu'da, this isn't time to play games. We have to go. I don't know what you think's going on. I don't know what you think you're seeing, but we need to leave now.
Move the water, Star.
What do you mean, move the water? What would that possibly solve?
Ball of ice.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Okay. 16.
So, as you do this, Star stands there and just arm up, knocks this thing off, and it just swerves away, into the ice wall. Ghu'da, what are you doing?
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? Star. We fought
What
together
is
for
your- What is your whole name?
What do you mean, what is my whole name?
You're asking a lot of questions.
And then I'm going to... This guy's leaving me no choice. This is not my grandson. He needs to make a strength saving throw. As I cast cannon to launch myself at a full, like, fire shoots up from my back and causes me to rocket into this person.
Hey, strength saving throw.
Yep.
It's gonna be a 7. You just crash into this guy.
So he takes first thing he takes is 10 points of fire damage, followed by 4 points of force damage.
So yeah, just the whole Star recoils. Just looks down at the burnt and charred pieces of clothing. I'm not going to attack you, Ghu'da. You've got to stop this. I don't know what you're seeing. How can I help?
Move
I'm
the
not gonna
water,
hurt you.
Star.
What do you mean move the water? Look what you're doing to me.
It's a very simple request. Move the water.
What do you want me to do with the water? What will help stop this madness?
This guy.
He's just making you run out of your hour.
I'm gonna throw another ball of lightning. This time it's gonna be a ball of lightning at this guy.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Is it?
Summon up that ball of lightning and just...
This is a 19.
19 hits.
Dealing a
some
total
smaller chest.
17 points of lightning damage.
It hits Star. And Star falls to his knees. Ghu'da. We're family. would you do this? Because I wouldn't move water. And just slumps down onto the ground.
I walk forward. I take my foot and I flip him onto his back.
As you flip Star into his back, the body shimmers
Oh shit, run.
and disappears.
Where did Star?
Wherever you are. I'll kill you for that.
You're really used to the way Rory communicates, specifically in the last, few hours, really. And a message pops into your head. We could do this right now if you want, old man. If you think you're strong enough.
Where is my grandson?
He's dead.
You better hope that's not true.
They're all dead. You see, you decided to send them the long way round. Lots of wolves outside. You did that. You sent your family out there to get attacked, defenseless. And you decided to come down here and what? Push water. So brave.
You're a coward, hiding behind illusions like an old fool. And I stand before you.
So let's do this now then. You've killed your family. Are you prepared to die yourself?
That's what you don't understand, boy. I died a long time ago.
Out of the shadows steps a long, thin man, dressed in grey.
Drown him.
Are you willing to do this now? One-on-one?
He picked it.
Or are you a coward?
I'm still right here, boy.
Okay. After you.
Let's see what we're gonna do to this guy.
He's picked the battleground, goddammit. No.
I'm actually look this guy up and down. Instead,
You're not even here, are you?
One way to find out.
Let me guess. You want me to drop the water and drown my grandson?
I think we've already discussed this. Ghu'da, your family are dead. All
You
of them.
don't get to call me that. My name is Ibasham.
Then stop me.
You're not here.
You think?
Prove me wrong.
As you say that, fireball just comes flying towards you. and just misses, flying past your shoulder, dissipating, bubbling into the water that you hold behind you. How's that for real?
A pretty big target. It's a sad you couldn't hit an old man from here. Care to try again? Boy.
This one just puffs out on the ground in front of you. I promise you the third won't miss.
Promises, promises.
The third, this fireball just comes flying towards you and then just dissipates in front of your face. Last chance, old man, time to leave.
My name is Ibasham.
So we're doing this then.
I'm standing right here.
Let's dance, old man. Roll for initiative.
God damn it. No. That was not part of the plan.
Well, like, so much time passed. Would we have gotten close?
There's an 18.
I'd say for the sake 18, yeah?
Yep.
For the sake of this, you guys would be very close to the cave's entrance, just not quite there yet. Not that much time has passed. I mean, they got lowered down, they got entered, they went into the entrance, and then you guys started running as they were getting lowered down. All they've done is moved up that cave conversation and back through the cave. It's about 5, 6, 7 minutes past. Takes about 20, 25 to get to the cave mouth. Sorry, guys. Like, I...
18.
All right, you go first.
Nah. He goes first.
We've actually got room. This is a combat map. We've actually got it up.
So in that case, I will.
Okay, so
You want me to put my character down? I'll put my token down. Where can you give me a? Oh, you someone moved it for me.
Yeah, I'm just a nice guy like that.
Okay, cool. Let me. Okay.
Alright, which map is it on?
Wait a second, I'm just trying to
I-
find my guy. Yeah, sure. Why not? This guy will do.
Let's make this easy. I'll cast Firebolt. Why not? 17.
Let's see, are you guys on
17 hits.
on a map? Because I don't have you guys on Roll20 right now.
2 points of fire damage as I just take the tip of my staff. I'm not even gonna put effort into it. Just as a ball of fire impacts directly onto his. I'll aim for the left leg of what appears to be this man.
Sorry, Addy. What did you say that it's not showing up?
I'm not seeing you guys on Roll20, so I don't know what map you're on.
Y'all should be on it. Here, I'll shift it over here. I'll shift it back. You guys seen it on Roll20?
I see it.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, here we are.
Let me change the music real quick here.
This is the sound of an old man kicking a little bitch's ass.
Okay, so yeah, you just hit its leg, and you see his leg sort of recoil a little bit, and it's just it's not a bad little trick that you've got there.
You learn a lot as you get old.
Here, let me show you one of mine. This ice shard just flies directly towards your face. So where are we? 23 to hit.
Okay, I'll take it.
So as this thing hits you, you just take 9 points of damage as this ice shard just slices into the bear skin.
Okay.
Not convinced yet, young man.
By all means, do your best.
I'll give you close to it.
26.
Yeah, 26 hits.
It's another 5 points of fire damage.
Okay, yeah, so hits him and it's just like, I see you like fire. It's not a bad little trick. Let's see how you feel about this. And just... And 3 rays, just one after the other, come flying towards you. First one is 11.
Yes.
Second one's a dirty 20.
I'll cast shield.
Okay, and the third one's an 8. So yeah, just the first one just misses. Second one, yeah, you completely take out.
It's precious that you're trying so hard to kill an old man. It's almost like you're scared.
Scared. Please, next joke. I believe it's your turn.
All right. Okay. This will answer a question.
I cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Okay. What's the exact wording of that spell?
I am protected from aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead. Creature of
Okay.
those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. It can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. And if the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any saving throws that are relevant against it.
Okay. Bad. So as you cast this, do I scare you that much?
No, I'm just testing a theory, boy.
Well, by all means, let me help you with that theory. And he starts to slowly twirl his finger. As he does this, in front of you, this tiny yellow dot starts to just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Make a dex saving throw.
Got it. 7. A gentleman's 7.
Not enough. You take 8 points of damage as this thing just burns and scorches every inch of your skin.
It only damages the ward, baby. Okay.
How was that? It's a bit too warm for you, perhaps?
Ooh. The water was making me cold. Thank you.
Then I'm going to, he's gonna get a... Yeah, why not? We're just gonna chuck another ball of fire at this guy. A
Okay.
firebolt.
Yeah, go for it.
That is a total of 20,
Yeah, 20 hits.
dealing 10 points of fire damage.
Okay, yeah, so just... And again, you hit this guy and he's... I see I'm going to have to actually teach you a lesson.
I'm a slow learner.
Apparently so. Make another dex saving throw. You're still in the. You're still within that sphere or near the sphere.
Dex saving throw. Let's see what we got here, ladies and gents. 13.
Not enough. I think this is the most chill battle that I think I've ever. 14 points of damage.
I am not chill.
Oh, I'm freaking out.
14?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so that's you did so well with fire. Why don't you try? You try a few of these on for size, and just glowing darts fly towards you one after the other.
Okay. I cast shield.
It's probably for the best. It was a pretty impressive trick that you have there, but it can only last for so long.
You're right. I'm just buying my time, boy.
Until when? All your family's dead, old man. You killed them, remember?
You can hope so. But if I die in this cave, oh, I feel terrible for what my granddaughters will do to you.
I could show you.
Try your best. I'm still
Oh, by all means,
standing.
please. Take your turn attacking me, and on my turn, I will show you exactly what you've done to your family.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, sure. Where are we? Dirty 20.
All right, never mind. Nothing works. As I try to tell him,
You should just leave and never come back. You still have time to run.
Here, let me show you something. And you hear one after the other, blending into each other, the sound of Star screaming in absolute agony. Then Nut, Rory, Nagato, and Ma, all fading into nothing.
You are a coward indeed.
Yes. And you? You that run away from so much responsibility.
You don't know the first thing about me.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
uh, 16.
Yeah, that's enough. I see you're getting used to my little tricks.
You're just a bully.
I think I have one more trick left, but by all means, please, it's your turn to attack me. On the
No,
left.
I don't think I will. I have somewhere to be.
And I'm gonna start walking in the direction of where Star went.
So you're going to start to push the water back up, yeah?
So he went deeper into the cave that way.
So he ran back towards where you guys had initially frozen the wall. So you guys walk in, freeze the wall behind you, up the corridor, and then he had run up that separate side path, come back, run back towards the ice wall. You'd gone up the
Yeah.
separate path where Star had come from and encountered.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, yeah, so as you start to push the water forward, you see Star swimming towards you. And then
I
freezes
smile.
mid-stroke. just. You can either fight me, old man, or you can watch your friend die. There's only a certain amount of air that he has there.
Move water. Pull him, like push the water, basically trying to shove Star out towards the air.
So Star comes spluttering into the ground and just hits it with an absolute just. What happened there?
Hello.
Hey, Ghu'da.
When's my birthday?
What?
When's my birthday?
I actually genuinely don't know. Let's
If
assume
he
the Star
would-
does. He has told you.
Good boy. You're
Ghu'da, have we got to kill this guy? Because that looks a lot like Lupin, and it's just me and you.
Yes, I think we are. Still right here?
Okay. It's Ghu'da, it's your go.
Another ball of fire at this guy.
Okay.
18.
18 hits.
7 points of fire damage.
So yeah, just this guy's starting to look a little bit more beat up now, a little bit more hit, a little bit more hurt even.
I'm still not convinced you're here.
Really? Not convinced.
Well, only an illusion would get his ass kicked this hard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. You know, I never was any good at this face-to-face stuff. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I surrender. Take me with you.
No, I don't think so.
Another fire bolt.
Okay, yeah, give me an attack roll.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, so roll double.
That's 14 points of fire damage.
This thing just bamps out. Smoke everywhere. Ghu'da, don't tell anyone else this, but this is probably the coolest that you've ever looked in your entire life.
What happened?
Ghu'da, let's get back to pushing this water out. I don't know what that was.
Great idea.
But you have gone up in my estimations by a considerable degree.
My skin hurts.
All right. Okay. Let's go back to sorting this out then. And Stan's going to help you and just start to push that water back up. You guys.
He said this was a bad idea. I think he was being rude.
This is a bad idea. Something hit me over the head.
Oh. Oh, that doesn't look good.
No.
You have these protrusions. Oh, no, those are horns. Never mind. Okay, let's keep pushing.
Good. What does it feel like when you've been charmed?
Well, when I first met my wife, it was very intense.
Good. Don't say I'm in love with a bad guy. That makes me feel really weird.
Oh, well, I'm not here to judge you. We can't help what our hearts want.
As you're pushing the water forward, you see this giant fist just appear in the water and just So, pushing the water forward, you find yourself in quite a long corridor. This corridor is a lot smoother than the rest. Pushing up, you find yourself in a very familiar place. This was the same corridor that you were in with Nagato, except you're coming in it from the other end.
Okay. Cool. Keep pushing.
Yeah, so you push that water down and then into the door and find yourself in that large room. The one that looks like kind of a wrecked dining room.
We could check a door to see if we can find the item he wants. Or should we keep moving, Star?
Considering what's just happened, I think we should probably keep moving and get everyone down here so we can search together.
Yeah, everything hurts pretty bad.
Yeah, I bet. It takes a little bit of corralling to get all the water from the big old room, but you just manage to, by freezing parts and unfreezing parts, you manage to get everything from the room and then pushing it down into the corridor, at which point everyone else would be at the cave's entrance by now. And you start to see the water start to ebb and flow back and forward. And it just starts to build and wash over the shoreline, pushing more and more. And slowly but surely, this whole heap of water builds and just starts to push its way out of the entrance of the cave. It's quite magnificent.
I definitely want to grab my sword.
What, as the water's coming out, yeah?
Yeah.
Give me a
as
perception check.
Like SeaWorld,
Yeah.
which we do not support on this stream.
Oh, God, no.
That's an 18.
18, yeah, okay, so, right, so you definitely see, do you want to wait for the sword? So it would be coming, like, as this water's coming out, you kind of see the sword in the water. You can try and grab it from the water, or you can wait until the water's gushed out and then go grab it.
No, I'll get it from the water. I want to get it.
Okay, give me a dex check. Try and grab a sword as it goes flying past your face. Surfing the waves.
Oh, that's not the worst. That's a 15.
Okay, for the sake of argument, for the rule of cool, we'll say that you just managed to sort of like grab the and then pull it out of the water. The rest of the water just cascades out, shortly followed by a very tired, panting Star and Ghu'da.
You guys okay?
Hey,
Well, I don't know how to put this, but
message.
But Star killed Lupin.
that's true. I'm going to say it out loud. Yes, I killed Lupin.
Can I insight check Star just because of how he said that?
Nope. I'm gonna run up and hug him. That's a really good job, Star.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, I definitely killed Lupin, and if Lupin's around right now, I'm sure he'd be mortally offended by
I'm
that.
totally.
Where's his body?
I'm insight checking for flavor, and I rolled a 24, 23.
Oh yeah, no, Star is 100% lying. Very clearly, not very well. I body gone. I think he was a bit of a coward, really.
Wow,
And you see Star just look up and around.
I'm very proud of you.
Where's his body? I want to kick it.
Yes,
Yeah, body wasn't there.
on the off chance that it was a trick because he's a tricksy little devil.
Uh-huh. What actually happened was, you just shot him with a fireball and he just disappeared.
Fascinating. Wait,
Single
you guys.
fireball.
Wait a minute. You mean you actually saw him in there?
Yeah, down in the
You
cave.
fought him?
Maybe, I don't know if it was him.
What did he say anything?
Not
He
to me.
tried to tell me lies.
What did he tell you?
Nothing that matters.
Well then,
Right, let's get back down in this cave. Let's find what we need to find and let's get out of here.
indeed.
Rory?
Yes, and I'm gonna do this just in case.
Rory, are you... Are you carrying a McGoggle?
I am carrying
I'm
a
gonna
McGoggle.
I'm gonna stop message and just be like, no, everyone needs to do this. Rory, why are you carrying McGoggle?
I'm gonna like poke him with a stick.
No!
He doesn't move. He just takes it. Just...
And bat away. No. He's our friend, we're helping him.
Why is McGonagall the Surefoot so pathetic and so adorable?
I made him a promise.
Maybe he was just tired, right, Rhydon?
I imagine so. I made him a promise, and I'm seeing him through it. Even if he refuses to move, and I jiggle him a little bit, but not enough to hurt him.
If you'd want, I'll carry him for a little while. Your arms
Don't have time. We have less than an hour. Come.
Let's go.
All right, we're going. All right, do you want me to carry him?
I think it's all right. I'd rather you have both hands for fighting.
Okay, good plan. Gonna take out the bastard sword instead of my great axe. Just in case.
All right, you guys head down into the mine. For the first time, the unflooded mine. You guys walk down,
Keeping my eyes.
and for the first time, even those that have been down there before, you notice deep tracks rutted into the ground.
I'm going to keep my eyes open for blasting jelly as well.
Yes. Once again, here at Clash of Quests, we do not support any form of terrorism.
Nope.
You guys walk down this sort of this cave corridor, and it splits off into two sections, one going left, one going right. Which way would you guys like to go?
Which way did Nagato and Ghu'da go last time?
They went right.
Right had a bunch of doors. I tell them there were
There's a bunch of doors in a room to the right.
Do you know what's on the left, perchance?
No, not at all.
Oh
Didn't
no.
go there.
A perfect opportunity to split the party.
No,
we're not doing
we don't
that.
do that. We already had a long day. My feet hurt.
I wish I had a alarm.
My mouth tastes like copper.
Yeah, Ghu'da does look a little bit beat up.
I'm fine.
Good. I have a healing potion, or I can, make you feel a little bit better.
Oh, that's very sweet. I'll be fine.
Do I
You sure?
Mm-mm.
I would like to insight check Ghu'da. Is he just being like a caring grandpa? Like, no. Like, is he brushing me off or does he really need it?
Oh, I actually.
You know what?
Yes.
I won't even make you I won't even let you make an inside check. You fought with Ghu'da before. You know when he's beat up, he is. I mean, yeah, he's taken some damage. He's
the
not on his
stick
knees.
is the only thing holding him up right now.
All right.
I was gonna say he's not dead, but this is.
I've actually got 5 healing potions out of the 8 left. I'm going to give him one.
Uh,
I've got
can I-
plenty more.
I guess if I have to,
And I uncork it and like.
that was nice, I guess.
2d4 plus 2 hit points.
I didn't need it.
So it's okay. I will do that right now.
It's not a lot.
Oh, that's nice. Spicy.
Okay, so sorry, did you guys followed Ghu'da and Nagato's advice and went right, yeah? So
That was the plan.
Bunch of doors.
yeah, before you got attacked with a healing potion. So you guys walk down this corridor and there is a door directly in front of you. The door is open.
Hold on. Wait a second. And I'll just kind of like put like a hand up, and I'll go sneak up to the door, see if I can get a peek first.
All right, cool. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth check. I'm so good at that. Yes. 19.
All right, yeah. So you sneak up to the door. Looking in, you see what looks like, or what could have potentially been like a meeting hall, a dining hall. It's pretty wrecked. There's a hearth on the left-hand side. Looking into the room, there's a door directly in front of you. There's a door off to the right-hand side, pretty much not along the same wall, but on that side of the room. And then there's a door to your right, which is also open.
Do I see anything in there?
Give me a perception check.
It's another 19.
Cool. So the two doors that are closed, so the one directly in front of you and the one just sort of off into the corner. Underneath those doors, you can see water starting to pool and leak out from underneath the doors. The door in front of you, however, across the other side of the room, the water isn't blue and grey. It's more of a pinky red, and it's a lot thicker than water.
Can I assume that it's blood? Okay, I'm gonna turn around and look at Rory and go like this. I'm sorry?
You can assume what you want.
Can I make like a medicine check?
Lick it.
Sure.
No, that's how you get blood transmitted diseases. Oh, that's a 12.
Okay, yeah, sure. It could be blood. Might not be.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Rory. There's some doors that are open. A door that's open. There's doors that are closed, and there's some water coming out of one door, and out of the other door, it looks like there's blood. We should take that door, yeah?
The blood door?
The blood door. I think we should take the blood door.
I've heard of these blood doors, and they're unpleasant.
Blood.
I would really like to not take the blood door.
I mean, but water is water, and I think that there's a reason. Okay, I don't really know that it's blood. It's just thick and red and pinky.
Can we do that as a final option?
I'm gonna go smell it.
Oh,
So, you guys can come to this part now. This part is good.
I'm
going
going
to go up to the blood, and
I'm going to message everybody what she just said. What she just messaged me.
I would like to sniff the blood-like substance, please.
Okay. Yeah, of course you can.
As
So
everyone-
as you
As everyone walks into the room, I'd like to say that I'm just outside of it, watching, keeping an eye out.
well, yeah. So you got like the rest of you guys. I'm assuming we're all in the corridor, right? We haven't gone into the room yet. So yeah. So not sort of like cartoon Wile E. Coyote goes across the room and just leans in to just make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, fuck.
It's one of those things.
Is this an effect that I can see?
No. Well, you will eventually. It depends. So
Well,
it's a.
I have advantage against dexterity saves that you can see while not being blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Danger sense? Danger
Yeah.
sense? It's a barbarian thing.
I mean, this thing is a slime, so the saving throw would be the thing grappling you. So yeah, I guess you'd see it.
Okay.
Gross.
Great. Oh, that's bad. That's a 14.
This thing just tries to wrap itself around you, and you just manage to sidestep, kind of using the haft of your weapon to just get out of its way.
Yell, it's not blood!
Ah, get away from it.
I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
Okay, that requires you stepping into range.
Oh, I'm currently out of range?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna bolt back to Rory then. Help!
Yep, got it.
So the blood attacked
Yeah, sure.
you.
What you hitting it with?
Fireball.
All right, cool. Give me an
Fireball.
attack roll.
I feel like this is a bad idea, but we still don't know where that blasting jelly is. 17.
Ooh, okay.
17 hits. Yeah. Give me some damage.
5 points of fire damage.
All right, sweet. Okay, so that brings it down to that. Yeah, so this hits it and it just Wait, that's wrong. It actually brings it down to that. So yeah, you just... And this thing just looks around at you. Weaving backwards and forwards. Nagato, you've certainly seen this before. Ghu'da, you've also seen this before.
Oh, that was the thing under the door.
Found it.
Yeah, you need to go now.
Give me another attack roll.
26 total.
Yeah, 26 hits.
I would like to.
4 points of fire damage.
I would like to join in on this if it's still alive and do a sword burst on it.
I was going to say, at this point, are you guys wanting to fight this thing?
Yep.
How
Alright.
quickly is it moving?
It's not moving, it's just swaying backwards and forwards.
Oh, well, shit. Sounds like we can just maintain a distance and just unload on this thing.
Yeah.
Or I could hit it.
I'm going to sword burst.
Alright, cool. Give everyone roll for initiative.
Attack! Oh.
Andres feels a lot of guilt for murdering Illusion Lupin while the other group went on a nice hike.
25 to 20.
22.
Okay. 20 to 15. Alright then. 15 to 10.
10.
Okay. So Rory and Nagato, you guys will go at the same time.
Cool.
Um,
Nagato, what's your dex?
20.
Okay, you go before me. I thought that was as much, but I was still going to ask.
Okay. So, Nat, you go first.
Yes. I'm going to run forward. I'm going to frenzied rage.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to reckless great weapon master with the bastard sword. That's a natural 20.
Boom. Double damage that. Smash it
Okay.
up. Carve it up.
Okay. So, need the dice. Okay, one of these. That's 8. 8 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 23. 25. 26, 27, 28. If I get to do 1d4 of radiant damage, do I get to add that d4?
Yeah.
Or so I get to do 2d4?
It's if it, 1d4 normally, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, that'll be 2d4, yeah.
What was I at? 23, 27, 28, 29, 30. And 32 points of damage.
Nice.
And there's magical damage in there, so if it's immune, it doesn't count. Because I killed it dead. Well, I maybe not killed it dead, but I tried.
But yeah, you just absolutely just unleash upon this thing, just one after the other. And this thing just...
Oh, wait, I get to go again because I did the natural 20!
Yeah, go again.
Nice.
Go
give it to you.
Great weapon master.
This is why we love a barbarian.
That's a.
I paid my dues
That's an 18 to hit.
time after time.
18.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you go try to carve down again, this thing just knocks your hand aside and just
18 didn't hit?
right up in your face.
Don't like that. Smited and critted. And we murdered us.
Okay, totally hit.
Oh, shit. I was like, fuck.
I was like, where? Guys, did we just walk in on a very bad idea?
That's
This is not
4.
good.
Oh, I forgot to add 6 last time, but okay.
Fine.
4 plus 6 is 10.
It is.
12, 13, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 points of damage. And then plus another 6 if we count it from the last one, because I forgot to add that, but, you know, your call there.
Yeah, sure. We'll retcon that on there as well.
It's a lot of math, so I have a cheat sheet.
Once again, you absolutely just carve this thing up, just one after the other, taking chunks, and its pieces of ooze just fall off this thing, and it's still hanging in. But it's still hanging in. Next up is the bad guy. This thing's just going to look at you and just slither up the wall onto the ceiling.
Ew.
Directly above you, no.
Again.
Gross.
Dex saving throw.
Oh, maybe not. I can see it, yeah?
Danger sign.
Oh, you can definitely see it.
I rolled 2 7s, which makes that an 11.
Yeah, that's sadly not enough.
Why dice? Why?
Jail. Jail for dice.
Jail for dice.
Jail for
Jail.
1,000 years.
Jail for 1,000 years.
Okay.
Did Ghu'da just die?
Nice jail.
Nice jail.
So, this thing wraps around you, fully grappling you up, and you take 20 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my gosh! So I don't get to have that, right? Because it's necrotic, yeah?
And it's necrotic damage. And you are now restrained.
What was the fish in the barrel thing we were wanting to do?
And it's now Star's go, and Star was 100% prepared to just throw a spell at this, and now isn't too keen.
Why?
That's metagaming. Star wouldn't know.
Get it, Star?
Got you.
I imagine Nuts just sitting there like, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Also, Star's got a bunch of buff spells because that's what he thought was going to be happening today.
Buff her.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. So Star's going to just sort of panic and then just... And you see these like thin white tendrils shoot from his fingers and just attack the thing. Okay. And I think it's going to fail, which is pretty cool. Let's have a look. Constitution. Yes, it does fail. Okay. Okay. Nut. You take 2 points of frost damage as it just constricts around you. But this thing also takes damage.
Well, good.
Fine, guys, I'm fine.
Next up, it is Rory and Nagato. So Nagato or Rory. Nagato first, then Rory.
My sweet Noggy.
Can I run up and try to pull Nut free?
Yeah. All right, give me a strength check.
Yep.
Can I help him?
You are 100% restrained.
To ask.
Nope.
Oh,
That
no.
is a 2 plus. Wait, is it athletics? Well, it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. You just can't quite find a purchase. Trying to, like, this thing has wrapped itself and constricted itself around Nut to such a ridiculous degree. You just can't find purchase. Anything else you want to do on your turn? Movement, 6 seconds of speech. Hit it with your sword. You might kill it.
There's something in Ogwin.
Is there anything I can do?
Ich liebe dich.
Can I? God damn it! I'm gonna use action surge and try to pull her free again. Second
Alright.
time. That is better.
I thought someone fell.
That is
Big die.
18.
18.
Yeah.
So you're just trying to get anything, you're just wrestling Nut away from this being, and you just manage to get her free. And both of you go skittering across the hallway, and this thing just retracts back up to the ceiling. Andres or Ghu'da, what would you like to do?
No, it's Addie first. I'm last. I
Addie,
rolled.
sorry, and then sorry, Addie. Then I
He
apologize.
was so mad.
I was like, oh, okay.
It's because I have you both written down on the same line, so just completely skip by it.
It's all good. We've all done that. We've all done
If I may remind the group, Rory, Addie, you are still holding a limp frog in your arms.
That's right. That's why I'm going to just use sword burst. That's all right.
Use him as a component.
What? Still holding
Does
the
he count
frog.
as an improvised weapon?
I cast
100%,
McGonagall.
All right, so I'm going to use sword burst on this thing.
Just out of interest, no one's bothered to check where the other McGonagall was. Just going to point that out for quite some time.
No one likes him. He's a jerk.
Anyway,
He is kind of a dick.
I mean,
Do you believe that I
I
had-
noticed, but I didn't
I-
care.
do believe I asked him to get me some blasting jelly. So, I'm assuming because he has to do what he's told. That could be it. All right, sword burst. Oh, never mind. I don't have to roll for that. Why am I rolling? He needs to make a dex save, or needs to make a dex save.
That would be a nat 20.
Of course it is. All right. Let's see. I'm going to then. Who's after me? Ghu'da's after me.
Yas.
Ghu'da.
I feel good, and I knew that I would. So good, so good that I got you. Take a d6.
How close is this thing to me? Thank
It's
you
not
so much
far
for that,
away.
Addie. That was
You're welcome.
first time in a while we taught a song, and I love it.
It's
I
about
have not
15
sang
foot.
well.
15 foot.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Oh, that's
It's-
perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna just stroll over to him. Shocking grasp as my hand turns into basically a taser, and I try to reach onto the just grab a hold of the ooze.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, okay. You're quite tall, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Ghu'da.
I thought it was on the ground. It's up. Is it up top still?
It's on the ceiling, yeah.
Oh, this thing's. Oh my god. You know what? Can it give me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, totally. Okay. Or not, that's fine too. 12.
Okay, so I hit my shell as a bell of loud noise echoes throughout the cave. He takes 7 points of necrotic damage. Oh, actually more, because this is supposed to be a D12. 1 second. Actually, it might be more. I don't know. It might be less because, yes, it's actually still 7. I just rolled the same thing. Yeah, 7 points of necrotic damage on this guy.
So as you do this thing just shakes, quivers, and then boom, falls to the floor right in front of you and just.
Ew.
Oh. Feeling good?
He's
Okay.
good.
Not again.
It's been a long day.
All right, that's it, dead, guys.
Keep it down.
Oh, good
Who's
job.
behind the door? Are you all right, Nat?
Is there any blasting jelly in here?
Hey, Rory, can I have one of those healing potions, please?
Yes, you can. I'm going to give you one. Take
I'm-
it off my
I'm going to actually grab a hold of Rory, like, put my hand on his shoulder and say, "It was so nice hearing you sing again. It's been so long."
Yeah, it has. It has. And I just pat him on the shell.
Ow. Ow, that's bruised.
Do you...
A little burnt.
What did you do back there?
I fell.
I'm gonna do one of those nods where you just know that it... Okay.
I'm gonna help Nagato up off the ground. Thank you.
You okay?
Healing potions. Where are you? There it is.
Tis but a scratch.
Alright, we are good.
Star's gonna wander over to the door.
Wait, sir, no, not again!
Just gonna open the door and then just peek in, and then just immediately shut it. And just, guys, don't think we should go in there. That's big bad. No, not a thing.
What's
Nope.
in there?
I'm not gonna do that again.
Nope. Let's. Whew.
Alright, we have less than an hour, right?
Yes, definitely.
Alright, let's keep going.
I'd assume only minutes at this point.
Well, we've only just started.
I can run ahead and just collapse the exit now. Why don't?
You
Why don't
shouldn't.
Excellent idea.
I'll go with you so you don't have to go by yourself.
Yeah, sure.
Do that. Watch
Cool.
each other's backs. Hold
Can you guys
hands.
back here?
Yes. Well,
Yeah?
these are just these two doors, and then we should just go back out and then to the left, right? There's nowhere else to go here.
We don't know.
Yeah, so where you are right now, there's 3 doors. So you got the door that Star opened immediately closed, a door just to the right of that, and then the door which is open.
Oh, we can still go.
So sorry, I'm not describing this very well. So you're in a room. There are 4 doors total. So there's a door directly ahead of you where the weird Slytherin tracker came from. There's a door that's closed, just off to the right-hand side. Then behind you, on the same wall on the right-hand side, is an open door which leads into a corridor which leads back to the cave. Then behind you is another door which leads to another corridor which leads to the cave entrance.
Okay. So there's
Make sense? So you came in through the door behind you.
cool.
Okay, let's go real fast, Star, so we can come back.
Let me see if I. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. So, Star and Nut are going to take off an absolute run.
Are we running like super fast, but like it really looks like we're running in slow motion, like, you know, all dramatic, like we're like the cool kids who walk away from the explosion?
100%. I can't find my original map, that's why.
Or our Star and Nut running like Baywatch style.
All I'm imagining is Star with just bouncing.
Yeah, Star's the one bouncing. I'm the one in like the male like board shorts.
Okay, so starting up, absolutely bombing up this corridor. You see Star sort of looks slightly askance when the tunnel breaks off into 2, but then peels off on the right, and you find that frozen water. He takes a moment, presses his hand against the wall, and just you start to see these cracks start to appear in the ceiling, spreading out like spiders' legs. And then right in front of the cave, right in front of the cave, just absolutely collapses down, completely closing that end off. Whew. That was harder than I thought it was going to be.
You all right?
Yeah, we should head back.
Okay.
As you guys start to run back, Star stops at that crossroads. It was down there that Ghu'da took care of that thing.
What thing?
Oh, the thing that looked like Lupin.
I thought you killed the thing that looked like Lupin.
No, of course I didn't. Look at me. With Ghu'da, just destroyed it. It's crazy.
Well, where were you when that was happening?
Well, that thing just held me in the water, and then Ghu'da pulled me out, and then Ghu'da destroyed the thing, and then we come and met you. Maybe that's where the thing is. Maybe that's where the thing that can get us out of here is.
I mean, should we look? I thought we weren't supposed to split from the party.
That's fine. They'll catch up.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Trust my friend Star.
Let's go.
Nope. 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 Nope.
I rolled it,
We
guys.
said don't split the party. So you trust Star over me? I see how it is.
I mean, it's not as dangerous as it was before. So, Star and up, they walk down this corridor before it opens up into this huge cavern. Didn't really get much of a chance to explore it before.
Okay.
How should we do this? You go left, I go right?
No. We're gonna stick together. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna stick together.
Alright, cool.
Rory's already gonna kill me because we're not with them.
I've got an idea. And Star just turns around, uses thaumaturgy. Guys, we're gonna check out the big cavern thing. All three of you hear this. It echoes so loud.
Message.
Smart.
Where are you? Because guess what? If you're my friend, message works even better.
Yeah, that's fine. Who's this towards? Me or not?
Whoever yelled at me.
That'll be me. It's Rory. It's fine. We're checking out the big cavern thing.
Come back here. Come back
Ghu'da
here.
will bring
We've already separated the party way too goddamn much, and it's already done too much. Come back.
We've just cleared this place out. As long as you guys don't go behind that door in the room. It's horrible. Like, just get down there. Just hurry up. It won't take long.
Come here right now.
You come here.
Oh no, am I not with Star?
What's happening?
No.
Yeah.
Rory said that he's on his way with the rest, and we should just keep exploring this place.
I'm going to just ping for Nut as well, because I don't.
Yeah, you get that.
I'm like, nope, I'm already not liking this, and she'll hear eventually. Nut,
Yeah.
please come back.
Star said you're on your way here.
We are not.
Come on, now we never get a chance to adventure properly. Not with just me and you. Think about it. We get the thing with the heroes.
We're coming. Try to convince him to come back. Stall him. We're coming to you.
8.
I'm
Sorry,
going to
no,
tell
no.
you guys.
Do you tell us this?
I do tell you that like this.
Star,
I walk to the door.
what's your mom's name?
Hmm?
What's your mom's name?
Again, I've completely forgotten. It's on the laptop. I will tell you my mom's name though.
Ghu'da's gonna walk to the door that Star closed previously.
Yeah, okay. So do you remember in Ghostbusters where they go down into the sewer and it's all like it's all that pink goop?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that.
So when I open the door, that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, just loads of pink sort of pink loops shot through with blue.
Nothing else?
Just a long corridor filled with this stuff.
Any of us
Looks
know
like
what
the-
this is?
Does anyone know what this is?
The gloop? Well, hold on. I can identify it. It may as well be worth it. Be worth that's worth the spell, I think.
So
Thing.
he told me his mom. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, this thing just starts to lower and then spread. So it's in a long corridor. It shoots straight up and then sort of turns, and you can just see a door on the right hand side. But this thing starts to spread towards you, Ghu'da.
Firebolt.
But
Okay,
if it's the blasting jelly.
I won't even let you roll it. It's impossible to miss. So just give me a damage roll. Where's my pen?
7.
7, yeah?
Yep.
Oh shit. Star asked, "What does it feel like to be charmed?" Shit.
Ghu'da, give me a dex saving throw, please.
Because you just blew it up.
A 3. Glad I drank that healing potion, folks.
Okay, this thing just shoots out at you and wraps its way around you.
Ah, got it.
Oh jeez.
Oh no.
You take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Shoot
You are
over.
now fully grappled.
Shoot over to Nut. Actually, come over here. We're in trouble.
Was that tonight, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Star, they're in trouble. We gotta go. And I'll grab it
Fine.
and start dragging him towards.
I think Star's charmed.
Okay, so, Nut and Star just absolutely cheese it. Back into the room. Cool, I need you guys all to roll initiative for me again.
I think they're just trying to get us to not.
Also, whenever it attacked me, it needs to make a con saving throw.
Okay. Give me a second. Constitution +2. 16?
Passes. So that means it. Let me see. Defensive. You're hit by on a failed save. Nothing happens. Never mind. Okay, yeah, he passes. It's all good.
I'm running out of room.
And that, everyone, was the end of Ghu'da's spell slots.
25
Is it really?
to 20? 25 to 20 on a initiation? Initiation.
Oh.
No one got 25 to 20.
Mm-mm.
20 to 15?
19.
16. Oh, Tobias goes first.
Level 4.
I'm gonna write these down properly this time. 15 to 10?
16. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Yeah, 16.
Oh, you got 16? Okay. Wait, sorry, Ghu'da and Ghu'da.
Yeah, Ghu'da and Nagato got
Oh,
the same roll.
I
but
got my math. I got my
I
math.
have less dex.
When you were doing the this to this, my brain was like,
Yeah.
I'm below that one. And I'm like, no.
Okay, so just to be clear, Ghu'da, what did you get?
16.
Oh,
16. So Rory, you got 16 as well, right?
yeah.
All three of you rolled a 16.
So I'm at the bottom. I go last out of all of us. Because I have a negative dexterity.
That's funny.
Okay, so with that being said,
We all just
we'll
try to
take
shove through the
advantage and
door
that.
at the same time.
if you use all of your movement, you can get to the room in time. So you sort of burst through the door and you see Ghu'da being grappled by the same stuff you were grappled by.
I do that. Okay, so when I run, I want to have Star's hand so that he can't leave. Like he has to run with me.
Yeah, sure, it's fine.
Okay. I get there and then I guess I'm not raging because am I still raging from the last one or no? It's been long enough that I would lose my rage.
I think it would have run out by now.
Okay. Then I will rage again.
Actually, then again, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. No, you'd still be raging right now. It
Right.
hasn't. It hasn't been a great deal of time.
Great. Then I will
Right up the corridor and back again.
then I will run to Ghu'da and hit with the great axe.
Yeah, sure.
Or no, I'm sorry, not the great axe, the other one. Bastard sword.
Bastard sword.
Reckless, great weapon master. I don't need these.
Reckless great weapon master!
Which is a 19 to hit.
19 does indeed hit.
Great. Which is a crit, by the way, with great weapon master. 19s. Hell yes.
Oh, Ghu'da, you're still inspired. You could have added that to your dex.
Oh, it was not. I rolled a 3. It was not gonna help.
You still have it.
So far, I'm at 26 slashing.
Okay.
4 points radiant. Another 4 points slashing, and 2 points from rage.
Okay, so what does that total?
Sorry.
That's
4.
fine. You can just read that again. I'll do
6.
it for you.
7, 8. 8 plus 26.
8 plus, so 34.
Yeah. And then Reckless Great Weapon Master is a 9 plus 8 is 17.
Nice.
It's 9. 9 plus 6 is 15 points slashing. 4 points radiant, 19 total. Plus 3. Oh shit! I lost the number I was at. Was that 19?
No, you were racking up. It was around 19, yeah.
Okay, 19 and 21, 31, 35 points of damage on the second hit. And then since I'm frenzied, I get one more, which is the exact same thing. So it hits the exact same thing, which is a 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 points. That was like 100 something damage.
I make that. I
No,
make that 100.
sorry.
I
90.
make that 100 point dead. 100 bang on. 100 points of damage, yeah? Alright, sweet.
Little over 100. Little over 100, but yeah.
So yeah, you just absolutely just absolute frenzied rage, just hitting this thing one after the other. Ghu'da, you take a little over 50 points of damage as this
Yeah, I'm
shockwave
unconscious.
slices into you time again. This thing-
Wait, but wouldn't I see that it hit him on like the first hit?
You hit him every single time. He was fully grappled by this thing. Every time you hit it, it transferred half damage.
It's all good. Got it.
In your absolute frenzied rage, you didn't notice after the first strike, carving into Ghu'da, second and third, one after the other. Ghu'da is absolutely broken, shell cracked even more than it was before. Blood pouring from his body, and he goes limp. The monster is still alive.
Right, who's next?
Don't worry about it, guys. We're still good. We are still doing good.
Nagato. What would you like to do?
Same thing as with Nat.
Oh.
Run up. Gonna try to pull Ghu'da free.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you're gonna beat Ghu'da.
No. Same,
Clacking up
same
his
thing
eyes.
as with the other ooze.
All right, give me a strength check.
Do this, dude. You can do it.
Natural 20.
Take up another article of clothing, Pip.
So, after having gone through this process twice before, you manage to just sort of almost grab hold of the lips around Ghu'da's shell, and you just yank Ghu'da out. And yeah, you just like,
Let's go, old man. And I'm just gonna start dragging him away.
all right, Ghu'da,
I think you missed me
First.
again.
first death saving throw.
Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what it is. I'm gonna take a picture. Actually, don't you roll these for us?
Technically, I go before Ghu'da.
True.
I did it again. For God's sake. Like, because you're the whole 16 situation, I squeezed you in
No,
and did it
that was
again.
such a weird situation because I even forgot that I'm like 16. I'll go in the next order. I didn't even hear them say 16.
Fine. Rory, I'm assuming, going to make the wild assumption that you're going to do something to help Ghu'da. Although I kind of want to know what you rolled.
On my
too.
life, I rolled a natural 20, but
Ooh.
doesn't matter because I'm getting saved here.
No, we're let's see. So he's just pulled him out. I'm going to. I think it takes an action to give to someone else. So I'm going to dunk a potion down his throat. We are running low on these.
The second time Ghu'da gets force-fed health potion.
Thank God I don't
Oopsies.
have teeth.
And yeah,
Can I literally just take 2 and do this?
I'll rule of cool it. Yeah, it's fine. Like, this is the first time that you've been around. Certainly, a member of party, like a member of your party that's gone down.
Okay.
We have
That
one.
you've seen anyway.
We have one potion.
Ignoring-
left.
Ignoring the fact that Ghu'da nearly let Mar die in the first round.
Right back at it again.
Out there. Yeah. Okay. So, how much health does he regain?
A
That-
total of 21.
That's why I gave you 2.
Okay. I apologize. That was a good use of your turn.
It's okay.
Ghu'da, what would you like to do?
Hit my shell one more time, make a wisdom saving throw as I cast Toll the Dead.
Yeah, that's definitely a foul. I'm not even going to bother adding the modifier. I rolled a 4.
Okie dokie. Well, he takes a total of 1 whole point of necrotic damage.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is. This thing is very much alive.
Shit.
Next up, it's going to be.
Mistake.
Arguably.
I made a huge mistake.
It's all right. We all make mistakes.
Made a mistake. Killed you.
Yeah. Star's gonna stand and place his sort of appear at the doorway, place his hand against the wall and just stop. And you see the top of the above the lintel start to crack and crumble, and just earth drops down.
We need to go. They can fit through small cracks. They fit under the door previously. Oh, everything hurts. Oh, my mouth.
You guys are now out of combat.
Everyone, let's go.
I
One
want to
more thing?
run up to Ghu'da and hug him. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, no, it's okay. Please don't hug me that hard. That really hurts. Oh,
I'm just really. There's a lot of adrenaline right now.
is my
Yes.
shell cracked more?
Let's get away from here first,
Yeah,
okay?
let's go. Let's go.
Let's
while
go there.
while we're running, I pat Star on the shoulder and cast Identify.
It's instantaneous, isn't it?
The way I did it, yep.
Um,
I'm running out of spells.
Star? Seems absolutely fine.
Kill him.
I'll be able to
kidding.
tell if he's charmed, just so you know. If he's been hit by a charm spell, I can detect it.
Mhm.
Okay. He's been acting weird. I don't like it.
He is Star.
I don't know yet.
That's a paddling.
That's a bad one.
That's a paladin.
What's a paladin?
No, it's making a terrible joke. Okay. So we're running towards somewhere?
Yeah, back to that big spot that Star wanted us to check out.
I'll be close behind. I'm gonna take my time.
No, I'm not letting him lag behind.
I
I'm
really need to get moving, and I can't move. My feet hurt, my knees, my arthritis is acting up. My lips are chapped.
Can I get Ghu'da like a piggyback ride?
Oh,
You can try. He's a big lad.
Yeah,
I'm super strong with
She-
a K.
She totally. She did.
She carried him out of the
Yeah,
out of the cave.
I know what I'm about.
Know what I'm about, son.
Oh yeah.
So,
It's a 23 for straight strength.
yeah, okay, I'll let you carry him.
Walk
So,
slower.
as the party walk up this corridor with Rory carrying a McGonagall and not carrying Ghu'da, it's quite the party.
I imagined when I gave him 2 healing potions, I literally just had McGonagall strapped over my shoulder while I'm just like this. I need a baby carrier.
So, you guys walk up the corridor and take a left into the cave.
Yep.
As you guys walk in, you see a slim figure appear from the other side of the cave.
Oh,
Put
this
it down.
Congratulations. I guess now it's just us.
I'm
Star
getting...
turns to the rest of the party and I'm so sorry, guys. And places his hand against the wall, and the whole thing just collapses down behind everybody, trapping you in the room.
That doesn't make any sense.
And that's where we'll leave it for this week, guys. We'll see you next week for the conclusion, either way, of this arc. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you guys tuning in.
Everyone, thank you so much.